go from this tranquility to that violence?
I usually take the Ferrari.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
But this is Miami, pal, where you can't even tell the players without a program. Down here, you're just another amateur.
Leave anything for us?
Just bodies.
What is going on, everybody? Anthony here. 6Scale Mafia. We're on episode 129, Saturday night, my friends. Kind of a slow week. But hey, what is good, man? I got Hector in the house. What's up, my man?
What is going on, everyone? How's everyone doing?
A good week. A good respite, right? Kind of. We'll talk about it. But CT, of course, what's up, my friend?
Hey, what's going on, man? Happy Saturday, everybody. Finally some good weather in New England, so
Not here, man. 100 plus already. Yeah, it sucks. Leo, what's up, my man? How are you, dude?
What's up, bro? How you doing, man? Good to be
here. Oh, you know, another day, another Saturday. It's good to be here Saturday night, man. Little bit of a lull this week. I mean, we had the Loki we'll talk about, but yeah, it's been pretty good. I think we had too much of Star Wars overload. You know what I mean? We were kind of talking about that, like it was like almost felt like a good norm, and now you're like, wait, where's all the craziness? So it's kind of, but it's nice. It's kind of chill and, you know, a little bit better. So
I see.
Hell yeah, man.
I see.
That shit is funny. But Rob will be joining us probably about 30 minutes too. So Jay and Mario are occupied this evening, so it'll just be hopefully just us five tonight. But let me say what's up to everybody in the chat, man, before I get in, man. We got Justin McFly. What is up, my man? Old 16, dude. What's good, dude? Ready for the show, my man. I appreciate it. Charlie Unicorn, what is up, my man? Also got Punisher in the house. Who else? We got Stu. What's up, Stu? How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. I know
Stu.
It's probably early for you, right? Early for you. So Jedi Chris, my man, what is up, dude? OG fan as well. Hey, what's happening, my friend? Force, my brother, what is up, dude? We got Keith also in the house, my friends. What did you say, Force? I have a feeling the stream is going to be glorious with glorious purpose. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah, dude. Chuck G as well. What is up? Primetime Reviews. What's up, my friend? It's good to see all you guys here tonight, man. Saturday night. Pedro Lopez as well. What is good, my friend? A lot of regulars here as always, man. Tank Ace, what is up, my friend, as well? 12-inch Moose Dream. Both you and Tank Ace got your 000. Dude, badass, man. Congrats on those, man. Sideshow's just nailing me right now. They're like, hey, you want it now? You want it now? You want it now? You know, I'm getting all these emails.
Same thing.
I fell for it. I was like, okay, here. So mine's on the way.
I'll give it to him when I'm ready, man. That was a crazy 2 weeks. So Renz as well. What's up, my friend? Renz Talentino in the house, my man. Electric Collector. Hey, thank you so much, my friend. Thank you for being here as well, man. Fig Fate, what's up, dude? What's up? What's going on, Mafia? Hope everyone's weekend is good. Hell yeah, you too, my friend. Happy Mother's Day for all you guys out there too, tonight, tomorrow, if you guys are doing stuff with moms, wives, all that. So good stuff on that, man, for the weekend. Who else we got up in here? Ed R, what's up, my friend? Thank you for being here as well, man. James C, all the way from Shanghai. What's up, buddy? Man, hope you're having a good day over there, man, as well. Who else we got in here as we're trickling in, man? Chris, what's up, my man? Let's get radical. Hell yeah, my friend. Brick Artemis, dude, what's up, dude? What is up with this wonderful evening, everyone? Hey, man, appreciate it, my friend. Glad that you're here. AJ as well. Pursuit of Awesomeness. What's up, AJ? Hope you're doing good, man. I'll talk to you a little bit later this evening, my friend. Jose as well. What is up, dude? Rob in the building as well. What is up, man? Evangelium as well. Damn it, Spock. Hell yeah, man. Good middle of the night to everyone I know, man. Appreciate you being here at that hour, bro. Dokinator, my brother, man. My metal man. What is up, dude? Hey, man. Necrophagist, bro. He knows. You know too, Hector, but I don't know how many as well. So Sinister as well. What's up, dude? How you doing, my man? Dale as well, man. We got Iron Star Killer. What is up, friends, guys? If I miss anybody, my apologies. We'll get to everybody this evening, of course, man. Rockamon Chris, my man too, man. Watching while changing diapers. Hey, you know what? Not a bad thing to do, man. You know.
To clarify, he means his.
He's changing his own. Yeah, it's been a thing. So, Star Control, though, thank you so much, my man, dude. Celebrating 4 months of membership, dude. I do appreciate that very much, man. Good evening, all. Good evening to you as well, man. Orlando Reyes as well, man. Been looking forward to the stream. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. I'm glad you guys are here, man. It's gonna be kind of fun, man. I got some things to talk about. So, Striker as well. What is good, my friend? Definitely plan on getting God Loki, but Mother's Day come first. Hey, can respect that. Can respect that. So. Who else do we have in here, guys? If I miss anybody, my apologies. Stab wound, that's right, bro. Fucking love necrophages. They kind of fell off, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. So, but yeah, man, how you guys doing, man? Good week.
Excellent.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Week. Incredible
Okay.
week, bro. Yeah.
So all these pickups, I mean, well, we didn't get a lot. I guess I could jump right into it. I mean, fuck it, man. Let's bring up this Black Panther. Because we remember when this dropped, man. I know it's not gonna be for everybody, right? But it's out, and I'm curious. Thoughts. This doesn't. I don't really want to like. I'll share my thoughts, man. How about I just start with you, Lale, because it's cool, but I'm not really sure how you feeling about it.
Here's the thing, bro. I think I appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot because it does have a place in the comics. It has a place in games, but. Not for me, definitely not something that I would actually get because I stay within a certain realm, but I do appreciate its innovation. I love the simple fact that you have a big ass kaiju with the actual character, pretty much piloting this piece. And also it transforms into a panther itself. The spirit that he's holding is the actual tail. So I was, I think it looks good. It's not something, like I said, that I'm going to have in my collection, but I appreciate it. You know what I mean? I really, really do appreciate it a lot because,
cool, man.
Here's why I have a level of appreciation for this. And this is where it's time for things that could come eventually down the road if Hot Toys starts to venture down in that spectrum, bro, because there's two ways you can actually go with this. If they decided to acquire the license for Transformers, or if they had decided to acquire the license for Voltron down the road, this is something that you can definitely do. And I think it would be dope because you're showing your ingenuity. You're showing that you can actually have figures inside of this piece that could be visible and it would look good. So I think it is, definitely something that's a sign for things that could come down the road. But I'm kind of glad I'm happy for it. I'm happy that they're dipping into this realm and they're giving us something completely different from the norm. Is this showing their range? You know what I mean? So Hot Toys can show range, and I'm glad they're doing it. And whoever gets it in hand, I can't wait to see the photos. I know it's going to be incredible when you do it. So.
Yeah, it's interesting because like it's something I thought about getting, but then I'm like, you know what? I have no place for it, right? It's like it's kind of a very niche within a niche, sort of. I don't discount it. I know a lot of people's first reactions were kind of like, oh, it looks like a toy, whatever. But like you said, I appreciate the ingenuity of it. I mean, it's cool, man. Transforms, man. That's fucking cool, man. We didn't grow up with Transformers or things like that. So I think it's cool that it's a hot toy, but I don't know if they're going to be doing more of these, right? And CT, I know
probably not, but I mean it's just an opportunity just for people who are into this, because you got a lot of people who basically would dwell in this realm, and people would probably get it to scale against some of those other options that we see just to have fun with it. And I think that would be pretty dope. I mean, thankfully enough, the CT card is safe. I don't have to put this on that card. You know what I mean? I have to worry about. Yeah, I mean, there's no space for it on the card. I can leave that space for a couple more things, so I'm good. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Oh, that shit's fucking funny, man. And I know you're getting, but CT and I were talking too, though, man. I'll say this, man. I don't have the card up right now. You know what I mean? It doesn't really actually take me that long, man. For free credit, man. That
God.
40%, right? We changed. It was 40% APR.
This poor guy. Whoever is getting phone calls, I'm sorry, guy. God love you.
Yeah. All right. Well, fair enough. I know that high interest rate, right?
Someone's
That's the
getting a phone
fund
call.
the Ubrons, right? Anyway, so but CT, I know we were talking about this too, man. This is an artist creation. This is AC05.
Yeah, man. This is a line within a line. Hot Toys does this AC Artist Collection or Artist Collaboration, and they bring in artists and they bring their vision on certain pieces. And I remember you had AC-01, which was the Alien versus Predator. That samurai. I remember he was holding the
xenomorph head, bro.
The xenomorph head, wasn't
awesome.
it sliced opener? Yeah,
yeah, man. One of the sickest
cool.
figures and sickest bases, man.
Yeah.
But
and some of these artists, man, I'll give it a try. I apologize butchering some of these names, but if I remember, that was 𝗣𝗘𝗥𝗖𝗛𝗢𝗡 who did the first one and the second one, which was like Cerebus Panzer-Jaeger.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then,
Oh yeah, that Panzer-Jaeger figure. I remember. Yeah. That was cool.
That was
that
pretty
one
cool.
Dope.
Yeah, this was all before me, so I missed out on all of this stuff. And then AC-03, which was World of Tim Burton, and that was like a puppetry type figure. And then recently we had the venomized Iron Man, AC-04.
Yeah, that was 04.
And that was all right. Here we go. That was 𝗣𝗘𝗥𝗖𝗛𝗢𝗡. Gotta pronounce that one right.
Oh man, yeah, I don't remember the artist's name.
Get that wrong, we might get demonetized. But
right.
that's 𝗣𝗘𝗥𝗖𝗛𝗢𝗡 did the venomized Iron Man. But they bring artists, they do these collaborations, and whether you're an Iron Man, whether you're a Black Panther fan or an Avengers fan, because this was Avengers Mech Strike, which was a 5-issue series, which is pretty cool. They had these biomechanoid things invading, and I don't want to ruin it for everything, but this was the Avengers answer to that. And but this one, this was when I was solely focused on Star Wars. I had that myopic vision for my collection at that point. And even so, I think this just wouldn't go with what I have. But this artist collection, I can see people just collecting that line.
Yeah,
right.
Not me though.
Yeah, I haven't.
Yeah,
Well,
and
that's
they thought about really quick. Fun fact is that Marvel currently right now entertained bringing this back and bringing that Mech War or Mech Tech back, or the Mech Strike back for the the Stark Sentinels that are currently going on in the House of X, Fall of X. But they deviated from that idea because they didn't want it. Yeah, they've thought about basically bringing it back for that. That's why if you're reading the current issues, or if you're reading the current run, or just a few runs, last few runs of Invincible Iron Man, he dons it's basically a Stark Sentinel he created himself, with Mysterium armor or with Mysterium metal. So it's a new metal that. This was going to piss people off. It's a new metal that adamantium cannot cut.
A what?
Yeah, it's a new metal that adamantium cannot cut.
Yeah,
I don't like cut. Exactly. A lot of people don't like that, but it cannot be cut.
Oh, wait, that's Iron Man's new suit?
Yeah, it's Iron Man's new suit, and it's a new form of armor. And Magneto discovers that metal itself is alive. It's like it's like a living sort of like metal, whatever. But yeah, it can't be touched. So yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. If you read the latest issues of Fall of X, the Avengers are now in the fray. Iron Man's in the fray. But again, you got to read the last couple of issues to kind of get in there. So yeah, it's crazy.
Wow, talk about plot armor, huh? I mean, Wolverine can't even fucking scratch him. I did not know that. That's cool. I haven't read any of the new stuff though, in quite a while.
Yeah.
I know the new Ultimate stuff started coming out, but I'm so behind on that. So, dang, T1000 of suits, so to speak, Charlie. Yeah, man, I guess so, huh? Kind of alive. So, but Hector, let me bounce on you, man. I'm sure you're not really in this, but do you have any opinions of this at all?
I'm not, but like, I really don't pay attention much. So considering there's a little T'Challa and his thing, I'm like, oh, it really is a mech suit. Yeah. This thing does look pretty cool. I do like the color scheme and all that stuff. Is there a Sideshow first reveal video, or have we seen this transformation in action at all yet, or is it just pictures?
I haven't seen them drop it yet. I could be wrong though. I didn't really pay attention.
Yeah, they have not put that out yet.
Yeah, I haven't seen a sealed unveil for this yet.
No,
I'm curious to see how this transforms.
Still reveals. What you say?
I'm really curious to see how this transforms, like exactly the process.
Yeah.
Man. So, and if they can make it like really, you know, the fun thing about Transformers is that when you're, you know, transforming them, it's like it's like a bonding experience with that figure, you know. So hopefully this is not like something where it's just like you just pop off some stuff, put it on there and stuff, and boom, there you go. Like,
yeah, you like the
hopefully
transformation. Yeah,
hopefully there is some sort of like, you know, like just a transformation going on. If there is, then I think this is a home run. But yeah, I'm not getting it. It would just look odd and obviously in my collection and stuff. But it looks pretty fire. I do like this color scheme a lot.
Yeah, color is badass. But I agree. It is kind of definitely a real definition of a one-off. I mean, I got a poll in the chat. 89% are saying no to this figure. And that's likely because of those reasons, I would assume, right? It's just, where do you put it? It's an artist creation, so chances are they're not going to continue this comic run because, you know, it's a special artist. You know, it's an AC, not a TMS or MMS, you know, so it's, you know, they don't do those very often. So I don't think they're going to continue this route. Maybe they will, and they'll keep it under artist creation. I don't know, but I'm thinking this might be kind of its own standalone thing, you know. But
how big is the figure? Do we know? Is it just your standard 12-inch?
Yeah,
I can sell this figure. Imagine having T'Challa on your throne and having this bad motherfucker right next to him, dude. That's an amazing display right there. Boom.
Yeah,
thank you, Howard. I'll take my royalties. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
That would be dope.
Yeah, so it's pretty big. Yeah. So yeah, Clinton and Charlie saying 13.8, 14. So yeah, he's definitely not smaller than, you know, he's, you know.
That's smart ass.
That
That's a definite smart ass idea. It is, because if you think about it, especially with the new Shuri Black Panther figure coming out, by design, something she could have actually created as a side, you know, companion piece, you know, that could be dope.
Yeah, man.
I'm not gonna try it, but that would still be dope, because it's still, I mean, again, like, I mean, you go with like a level of realism when it comes to certain things, even though this looks good and it's something that I think could, you know, you could make it work, you know. I just, with so much going on right now, though. Yeah, you could.
Right next to the throne on each side.
Oh, you could. You can definitely do that. That would be incredible.
Then buy another two and have them as Panthers in the front. See, now you can buy four.
That's almost $1,400, $1,600.
I know.
I ain't doing that.
But I can see the potential. I can see what you're saying.
Yeah. Sideshow's blue screening as we speak.
No, I doubt it. But no, I know, that's funny, man. Late Bloomer, man. What's up, brother? How you doing, man? The bro, what a panel. Dune 2 on Discord was pretty fun. Yeah, that was fun, man. We watched Dune 2 the other night in there. A bit slow, but still good. I don't want to. Finally watched it, Lale. Yeah, I liked it. Just a little slow, but
man, I loved it.
It was good.
I loved it. I loved every bit of it.
It was good. It was good. It's just the pacing, I think. But I digress. I still very much enjoyed it, but it's a slow burn. You know, it's kind of a little bit of a slow burn, but it was badass. So hopefully we'll I don't know when they're gonna announce the third one, but that should wrap it, I think. Right? They're gonna do it as a trilogy, right? I think.
Yeah, they got a, well, he's known at least one more. Once you get past Doom Messiah, it gets strange. So I don't know if they're gonna go beyond Doom Messiah, but
yeah,
we'll see.
I guess we'll see. But yeah, it was fun. It was fun. Thanks, Bloomer. Of course, dude. Always, bro. We always have fun in there, man. Blitz, my mando. Thank you, dude, for the $1 super chat. But you're saying I deleted my comment. Well, I appreciate that, man. Well, let me know what you're saying there, man. But thank you, dude. I do appreciate it. Always, man. Always. Thorn Stars as well. What's up, my friend? How are you? Austin Nichols. What's up, my man? I know you're rearranging, man. I can't wait to see once you're all done, man, dude. So, man, that'd be awesome. Shout out to Austin, man. What is 12-inch Moose Dream? My man saying I haven't gotten the Black Panther yet, so how can I make this my first? Well, that's fair. Yeah, if you don't have one, then you might not want this one as your first. I totally get that. So, but it is pretty damn cool looking. But like I said, yeah, this one's not gonna be for me either, man. It looks like 90%, 70 votes in the chat, 90% are skipping. So wow. I guess we'll see. It makes me wonder if it's going to sit for a while, you know, because I don't know how they're with what Hot Toys and Sideshow's been doing. I wonder, because it hasn't waitlisted, did it? I don't think it did.
Yeah, this waitlisted a while
Did
ago.
it waitlist? Oh, see,
Yeah.
what the hell am I? I'm speaking fake news here. I didn't know that. I thought that shit was still in stock. Well, then shit, man. This might be a pretty rare piece then. If that's the case, if no one's buying it and it was a low run. So, let's see here, man. So the figure sitting on the throne would be badass. Yeah, agreed. So Daddy Austin has blessed us with his presence market tag. That's funny, man. What's up, man? So, yeah, anyway, I guess that's really that one, I guess, unless anybody has any final thoughts on this release.
Looks good. I don't go deep on Avengers as it is anyways, so you know it doesn't fit for that reason. But this is a smoking figure. It really is. If I had a bigger Iron Man collection, I'd probably even fit it in there.
Yeah, that could look cool.
Yeah,
because this is diecast too, so I mean it could look really neat with
right
that.
on.
Is it possible to remove the little T'Challa from the chest area? Do we know?
I don't know. That's why I'd like to see the video. I want to
so we
see the detail of that.
Ant-Man in there.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah, that would be pretty badass. So that would be really cool, man. Blitz, my man, thank you so much, dude, for the $5 super chat, my man. It says, when does the chrome gold version of this drop? Asking for a friend. Oh, that's pretty good, man. I thank you so much, my man. Iron Star, dude. Yeah, dude, totally, bro, totally. I was thinking the same thing, man. Ezekiel vibes, man. Walking Dead. I don't know if you guys read the comics or saw the show, but yeah, with him sitting there with a tiger, like, yeah, it'd be really cool, man. Totally, man. So, yeah, I don't know, man. 3 dudes got this. Yeah, maybe, bro. I don't think too many people, but hey, it's cool. It's cool that people, you know, who want it are gonna pick it up. So, yeah, but I guess we'll leave that one. We'll leave that one alone, guys. I mean, yeah, pretty cool though, man. Pretty good. Anyway,
If 3 dudes got that one and they still released it, I must have been the only motherfucker to pre-order that fucking Young Barry Flash then, because goddamn.
I know, like, well, and that is a weird thing too, right? Because a lot of people, I did not personally, but did you 3 order that Young Barry as well?
Which one?
The one that got canceled.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't order that.
Okay, I did not. Hector did. CT.
I ordered every figure out of that Flash line but that, and I was going to order it, so I feel a little burnt.
CT, did you order the Bat Cycle too with it?
The Bat Cycle, yeah,
me too. Yeah.
That piece I love. That's probably
the beast, bro.
One of the best pieces out of that. That's not cheap either, you know. That's an expensive piece, but don't use the CT card on that. Definitely.
We're gonna use Layout's layaway. That's what we're gonna do.
But
all in
I like
on
that.
that
Layaway. I like that one.
All in on that one.
Good.
I did want.
It's gonna take me to take it off. Anyway,
I did want that Barry.
Yeah.
I did ultimately want him. I thought that bat suit, having a bat suit painted over with the Flash logo, that in itself was just kind of unique, and you know, just having that in between your Flash collection and your Batman collection, bridging the gap. That's where I saw it. But man, you know, it's tough. There's a lot of figures out there, and you guys know I started this year off with, you know, I'm gonna throttle back. This is the year I'm gonna pull it back a little bit, and goddamn, Hot Toys is like, this is the year of the artisan figure, and every Friday now. Every goddamn Friday at 12 o'clock or 4 o'clock, I'm goddamn in my car trying to in a queue.
Did you get it?
Ooh. I goddamn right. I'm dry running everything. I didn't even want it. I got friggin' 2 of them. I hope 2 people out there didn't get it because I dry ran it. I think Bob Dylan was one of them. I'm sorry, Bob.
He did.
Listen, man. The
He did end
Umbra.
up getting
Everyone's gonna feel my pain on that Umbra. I'm sorry. I know it's irrational, and I'm a fucking grown man, and it's a tantrum. Yes, you are right. I don't care. I don't care. They broke me on that Umbra. Something's just. I'm broke. I'm a broken
just
man. I'm sorry.
snapped. You're like, fuck
I'm
it.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be in that. I'm gonna be dry running. I'm gonna be in the line every goddamn time. This is the only time you're gonna get an apology. I'm sorry, but yeah, that's me in the goddamn line. If you didn't get it, sorry. I got 2 of them. And I didn't even get them. I didn't even get them. I like dry runners do. I just played with them. I'm like, oh, let me see if it takes a code. Let me see if it'll take my points. Let me see if it'll do this. Do I want it? Nah. Boop. Oh, let me see. My other one's coming up. Let me do the same thing. I'm just, dry runner dance. Sorry.
Dry Runners United, right, Charlie?
Someone get this man a goddamn Umbra.
I know, man. I understand that frustration because I know that's the one you really wanted, but it is what it is. I mean,
and that's the stuff that goes through your head, right? I'm gonna get this, and I'm gonna trade it for an Umbra. And I already did that, but I heard a lot of that. We get in a group when these things drop, and number one, it's great to be in a group. If you're not in our Discord, then get on with Lael. Absolutely, when he's online doing it, you got to get in some kind of group because people look out for each other. And some folks will say there's no community out there. I mean, maybe they're on the outside looking out. I feel bad for those folks because there is a great community in here.
Yeah,
and
it is.
You get in one of those groups, all it is people saying, I got one, who needs it? Do you need it? Trying to make sure everyone gets covered. So
yes,
that was good to see. There was a lot of that, even with my goddamn dry running attempts. There was too much love going on in there.
Because like Bob Dylan was trying to get it, and it just kept airing him out, and this and that, and
That's the thing. That's what I was, because it was crazy because I had it on my phone, and then I also had it on the computer. And the phone was ahead of the computer. And once I came up, it was time for me to go on my phone, and it kept kicking me out. Like it just wouldn't accept my login. So then I did it on the computer, and it went through fine. So I don't know if it was just because it might have been because it was registering 2 devices open at once off of the same, address, whatever. I don't know.
But or just like timed out, and you're like,
yeah,
I can't get
it's
through
crazy
for whatever reason.
But I managed to get through, with the computer. So I got it that way. And here's the funny part about it is I got it that way, but I was still able, after I purchased it, to go back in through the computer to see if I can get another one. And I just said, nah, I'm not that type of person. I'm not going to do it. I leave it for another person to do it. But there's some major glitches with how they're doing this queue thing, man. It's really, really some major glitches on it. But I don't know. They'll work it out. You know what I mean? I've been like, I'm 4-1 right now because the only one that I did, that was going after that I couldn't get. You might as well label it as an artisan. They didn't want to, and that was the 100th anniversary of the Wonder Woman figure because that's still wool hair. I would label it still artisan. I wasn't able to get that one, but every one that I've gone after since then, I've been able to get. You know what I mean? So even the Joker, when that went up, the artisan version for that, I got in for it. I just passed on it because I just wanted to see if it would work and passed the last time. But yeah, I just passed on it and I let someone else actually grab that one. But that was it. Other than that though, I've been every one that I've gone after so far, I've been able to get. So
yeah, I think what it comes down to is that they needed to I think they're good now, but in the initial, I think it was the Wonder Woman, right? 100 and a couple of the Spider-Mans from the game. They were kind of tweaking their system, right? Because at first, we didn't really have the queue system. It was like, here, go, good luck. And then, then they added the queue. Now they're trying to maybe do like, hey, we'll text message you this but I think the queue system now works. But I understand, right? Like at first they were going through these steps to try to like fine tune it. I don't know if it's going to get any better. I know that basically someone's inevitably going to get the shaft. I mean, that's just what it is. I mean, you're not going to get it.
you got to just be up on it, because if you're waiting, because even during or right before the figure went up, they did well, actually right after it went up, or when the queue went up, I did get a text message, but that text message I even think is randomized at some points, because sometimes you'll get it before and then sometimes you end up getting it after, so it's not always official. So it's kind of a tough call. Really honestly it is. So it's just one you have to look after, be a part of like either the Discord or be a part of groups that know when that's going to drop.
Like when you're going live
out there, when I'm going live, and pretty much shout out to Movie Cannon, shout out to Yomo and individuals who know the code and stuff like that, and they'll throw it out there, and I put it in the group, or I put it in the queue or in the comments so people can grab it and give them a chance to get it. You know what I mean? But I just leave it that way. So
that turnaround was fast.
Yeah,
they
it was,
dropped
bro.
this and it was boom. We said when they dropped that, we were like, man, I think they're gonna just put this up tomorrow at lunch, tomorrow noon.
And you're right.
Like Jack Sparrow, same thing.
Yeah. If you aren't like a 6-scale collector in some kind of chat group, you may have missed this.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people just may have missed it. That went by that quick.
Yeah.
Here's another like early warning sign I've noticed. I don't know if any of you else are detecting this as well, but before we get like a good artisan figure or some nice drops or limited drops, we get waitlist conversions. It's like Sideshow knows it's coming, and they're like, you know what, we got to convert some waitlists, because once these people buy, they get on and order this new stuff, they're probably not going to convert these wait lists that we send later. So let's get them out now. And
this is a total marketing strategy, like
right?
Rockman was saying, because I got them too. Every time there's like an artisan drop or somewhere along that line, they do that stuff. They'll be like, okay, well, you know what? Maybe some people didn't get in it, but or in the event that right now traffic is high on Sideshow's website because everybody's funneling to go get, X, Y, and Z artisan or whatever, right? So they're already getting a spike in traffic. So then they're like, okay, people are here, they're trying to get in, they're browsing. Let's unleash the waitlist conversions, because they have some ready, but I think they wait specifically when there's a high traffic amount on their website. So then people are like, yeah, okay, you know what? Fuck, I didn't get that Loki, but you know what? Cool, that Iron Man Mark III just converted. So boom, I'll grab it. So yeah, that's definitely intentional, dude.
That's another community thing. And I know it's going across, because all of a sudden everyone was like, hey, I just got a waitlist conversion. I'm not going to get it. Does anyone need this? I got a waitlist and boom, boom, boom. But everyone was getting them right before,
because I was talking to Mario about that, and I was like, oh, this Wolverine came through, and I was gonna be like, all right, cool, I got you, because I already have it, and then we were about to just go ahead and get that finalized, and then 5 minutes later, boom, he got the same waitlist conversion. So he's like, oh, never mind, I'm good. So yeah, they all started pouring out kind of, in that sense. So yeah,
not on me,
man.
Yeah, I didn't get shit.
You didn't get shit?
Nope. Everyone was like, I'm getting Banes, I'm getting this. I'm just like, like fucking little Jerry. Just
yeah, that hurts too. I had a Doc Ock convert, and I've been waiting for that, so I grabbed that. And then, of course, you're like, you convert on a wait list, and then boom, something drops. You're like, god damn it, because those wait lists, they want that money. They don't let you put it on a plan. If they do, they'll let you break it maybe into 2 payments, but they want to pay it up. So
totally. Doing say what's up, man? Cash, how you doing, bro? I haven't talked to you in a while, man. Hope you're doing well, man. So what up, man? Panel just stopping by, showing some love. Hell yeah, dude. Congrats, man, too, on your recent, I forgot which one you just got. I was just tuned in the other day, man, but dude, keep it up, man. It's badass. I'm glad to, I'll catch up with you, man. We gotta hook up, man. Talk some statues and shit, dude, for sure. Marcus, well, what is up, my friend? Dude, thank you guys, everybody. Yeah, it's weird, right? Rage purchase, right? You're like, fuck it, I couldn't get the artisan, I got a wait list, I'm gonna go ahead and do it, so go for it. Dale said I missed out because it wouldn't go through on my phone. It was still available when I got to my PC, got in my cart and clicked to buy. And it said waitlisted. Yeah, dude, it's kind of
This is the third queue that shit happened to me too. Third fucking artisan queue bullshit. Every time it's like, oh, I'm gonna get it. I'm right there. It says pre-order, and I hit it. It's like someone's got it in their card. Go fuck yourself. And I'm like, okay. So,
well, I think the problem too is exactly right. Anything with rooted and labeled exclusives, a done deal with selling all their inventory. Because even if you don't want it, because a lot of people were like, oh God, Loki, I'm not too sure about it. Maybe it'll sit. You know, people always say these things on these drops, but then you got to realize that no matter what, they're gonna just go because of that exact reason. People are gonna pick it up. They're gonna sell it for more, or whatever. It doesn't matter if, you know, what's $40 NRD at the time to lock something in that you think like, okay, you know what, I'll be able to sell this for double later. So any of these items, they don't sit. I mean, the only thing the queue wise that sat really was that 𝗠𝗘𝗢𝗡, and then I don't know what happened to that. They just gave up because they took down the event like 2 days later. So. But, you know, for these other ones, dude, they just go. It doesn't matter what the hell it is. Someone's going to buy it because they feel like they're going to flip it. And then the other people are the ones that actually want it. So it kind of, you know, that's the only thing that kind of sucks, because I totally understand that. Like, I think, and we've said this many times, but it'd be better if they just gave you like a 2-week thing or something. Okay. You know, hey, May 1st to May 15th, this, you know, God Loki's available. But maybe it's because they're just like, you know, we're only making X amount, rather than, you know, let's see what the community does and then decide what we're gonna make. You know, does that make sense?
Yeah. I always say get on the wait list. I just want to remind folks, if you struck out, don't panic. Stay in that queue and be one of the first people to get on that wait list, because I guarantee you there are people canceling. A lot of folks, as you were just saying, the NRD, that deposit it's becoming a deposit for peace of mind, to decide later whether you really want that artisan figure or you know someone who wants it. So I bet they get a fair share of cancellations the very next day. Once people like, oh, nobody wants it, okay, I'm going to cancel it so I can get my NRD back. It's a $40 NRD. So, you know, and there was definitely, like I said, within our group, folks doing that, you know. So get on the wait list. They're going to convert. You'll get a shot.
I tell you, my Catwoman right now feels like it's waitlisted, because I still haven't gotten it. I still haven't gotten any notifications of that yet, bro. Like, it's insane. I don't know if that thing is coming ever. Like, literally. Like, this is almost another Captain America scenario, bro.
Oh, like with Endgame, that thing was freaking,
yeah, that was crazy.
Lost at sea, bro. I don't know what the hell happened to that Endgame Cap when that was happening. Damn, that sucks, dude. But AJ, though, real quick, my man, thank you so much, dude. Celebrating 13 months, brother. Always, man. Since it's my baker's dozen, I like that membership month. What's Hot Toys cooking up next week? I know, right? I mean, you never know, dude. You never know. Probably another fucking artisan. Probably another artisan, dude.
Becoming an artisan each week, bro. That's what it feels like.
Yeah,
definitely
it does, man. It does. You got people FOMO buying and then canceling. Well, I mean, that's the story, man.
See,
that's an age old.
The biggest problem for me, bro, is that I'm a fan of all these IPs.
Oh
I'm a
yeah,
Marvel fan,
makes it tough.
I'm a Star Wars fan. You know, I'm a DC fan when they give DC some respect. You know what I mean? Like, I'm in these spaces, so it makes it harder to bow away, because I actually thoroughly enjoyed. You know, I loved Loki season 2, bro. I loved it. I watched it like 3 times or 4 times over the season itself, because I thoroughly loved it. And when I saw the figure finally, the thing is, because they teased it, that they had the IP, they were going to do it, but I just didn't think it was going to be something that they would do. That's Purgatory figure, definitely is. And then when they dropped that shit yesterday, I was like, oh, okay. I guess I forgot. It's Loki. It's Tom Hiddleston. So they're never going to pass up on the chance to give us that. So,
no.
Yeah.
No, they're not. I'll actually bring it up. Because I was a little shocked too. I was like, oh damn, there's gonna do a God Loki. Okay. I got it. I was able to secure it.
Yeah.
So, but you know, that was one of the things where I was like, well, I'll get it. See, you know, primarily because, you know, CT mentioned there's a lot of us in the Discord and stuff. So I was like, I'll just jump because somebody always can't get it. It just always happens. So there's a few of us that'll just be like, hey, dude, we got you. If you know,
I'm still
really
trying to
wanted
find
it
one for
missed.
Dockinator, bro, because he really wanted it. He hit me up early in the morning. So as soon as the queue opened, I sent him the link. I said, yo, go in now. I said, go in right now.
Oh yeah.
And he was unable to, you know, get it. So I'm still looking out for my bro. I'm gonna try to find one for him. Definitely.
Damn. Yeah, dude. I'll ask around, dude, if anybody in here has one that they or like whatever. Because yeah, that's the thing that kind of stinks, right? Because you're like, some of it's you're like, dude, I really want this, and I get what they're doing. I mean, totally, they're building hype, they're building the FOMO, they're trying to get the exclusivity back. But it kind of sucks, right? It kind of sucks. How do you transfer? Well, I don't think you can transfer per se, but like, you know, most of us are all like, we know each other, so you know, if somebody does it, they'll just be like, yo, I'll send you the NRD, and then you know, whatever's payments, and then boom, done. So
Yeah, you're able to ship it to their address.
Yeah, you can change your address details and put their information. Yeah, so they can just give you the money or however you pay for it, and it just goes straight to their address. So
Yeah.
you can do that as well. So, or what you can do is change the payment option is just put in CT603 card and yeah.
Oh yeah, let's not forget about that. Oh,
that'll work.
Or free credit, 1-800 CT cards, right?
We
You get old-
repossess figures, folks. we are not beyond ripping those Iron Mans out of your cold dead hands.
hey yo, I can honestly imagine somebody being asleep. They just hear this at the door. Open up the door, be like, the CT standing up like, go get the goddamn figure right now. Get it right now. Give it to me. I'm here to get it.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, you better pay up if it's an Umbra. You better be on time if you're making Umbra payments, because we're watching you carefully.
Hell yeah. That is freaking hilarious, dude.
He went out to work. Now go.
Right?
Go get it.
Oh, excuse me. Oh yeah, I'd be like, go get it. Repo his shit. Yeah, OG fan, what's up, my man? Yeah, Hot Toys doing exactly what the community asked for: greater detail, higher quality, and limited quantities.
Yeah.
And the community freaks. Yeah, I don't know if freaks is an exaggeration or not. Maybe. I'm like, for me, for example, I didn't get the Anakin, but I'm not losing sleep over it. And the Jack Sparrow,
I didn't
really
go
wanted.
for it at the time. I didn't. Honestly, I didn't go for the Anakin at the time.
No,
I should have, but I didn't.
Oh, see, the Jack Sparrow is what I really wanted. I guess that's kind of like
Yeah.
CT's Umbra. Like, I wanted that Jack Sparrow, but
Did you get it?
no.
Oh yeah, I got
No.
that one. Sorry.
Yeah, I did not get it. So
we're gonna need to talk about that. By the way, me and you.
who?
Me and you.
Me and you?
You and
Jack
me.
Sparrow? Rooted?
Total ecstasy.
Yeah.
All right, we'll figure something. Yeah.
You got something I want.
Oh shit, trade bait.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah,
artisans
that
are turning
one.
into. That's what artisans are turning into.
We'll
They're
talk
fucking trade
later.
bait.
I
All
don't
right,
want.
yeah,
I don't
that's-
want anyone C blocking me, if you know what I mean. I don't.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, because
They'll
they
be
will
like,
do
hey,
that.
actually,
You
I
guys
got you. Yeah,
Yeah,
I get you.
uh-huh.
I see what you mean. So,
Mhm. We'll
that's
talk.
funny, man.
We may be able to do
Rakamam.
something.
It's funny, dude. Thanks so much, brother, man, for the 5, brother. Always, man. There's absolutely nothing stopping them from going all the way back and doing everything artisan from MCU, Hulk rooted with silicone body. I mean, that could happen. That is a possibility. I definitely believe half of that statement, right? They're gonna go back and kind of redo things. I mean, we just got the freaking Luke, even though it's Dark Empire, we did get a Luke OT-ish, you know, rooted head. It's not, they're gonna do that again. They're gonna give you New Hope, they'll give you Empire. I mean, they're gonna do that stuff a lot, man. Late bloomer CT gonna show up with 2 dudes that look like the Mahler twins. Oh, that shit is funny, man. So that is good, man. So yeah, but I mean, that's really what it comes down to, I guess. You know, I mean, this is gonna be the new kind of norm.
Yeah.
They should just
It's
do
interesting.
pre-order windows, man. Just do the windows. That's it. Just make everybody's life easier, man. I mean, we're all out here struggling, trying to fucking afford all this shit, man. Just give us some time, dude. Don't just be like, hey, look at this. It's coming out tomorrow.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Yeah,
bro.
well, look, from the weird queue system, the rushed sense of urgency, right? The false hype, that they're building. At the end of the day, they're not necessary though either, right? I mean, I could say none of this is necessary. It's like we're just a collector, we're in a luxury hobby. But aside from Anakin, they've all given us a sculpted version that doesn't have that cap,
And that's big.
Yes.
That's
I think it's
because
big.
you never truly miss out, right? You may not get the rooted hair, but you still get this excellent figure with the throne, the full effect. It's what DX40 and DX41 AE, 290 versus 445. So that's a good option. That's a solid option. If you missed it, you can still get it into your collection.
Yeah. And of course, like, we're going to want stuff like that. I mean, Charlie, right? Yeah, dude, if they give us a limited Ripley that's Artisan, I'm going to fight tooth and nail to get it. I mean, I hope I get it, right? Otherwise, it's like you said, you get trade bait or whatever. You're like, hey, I've got this one if you want to. And that kind of sucks, right? Because it depends on your level of fandom of certain things. But I think what they're doing is decent, though. I mean, I know a lot of people, I've, read Facebook, posts, stuff like, we all see everything. But, out of these Artisans, I mean, are they expensive? Are they a rip?
Yes.
I mean, I don't think so. I tried to break some of it down a little to look. I mean, look, the price hikes are there no matter what. Like, we've been seeing the price hikes, but when we look here, I wrote down the regular editions and the Artisan edition prices to kind of give us a visual, because sometimes we forget. We see the release and we, oh, that was 2 weeks ago, that was 2 months ago. Well, so trying to look through this and kind of averaging it out, it's not horrible, from base point cost to rooted, and which is interesting because they're all slightly different if you notice, but they all kind of average around 150. I'd say that's a decent average of what you're paying for the rooted hair. So I don't know,
You're saying that's the difference.
That's the cost difference between the regular sculpted and the rooteds. Anakin is a weird oddity, right? Because we didn't get an option for Anakin.
You have no option.
They were just like, it's just rooted. That's it.
You have no option. So if you miss that, man, it's almost like being cursed by God himself, right, Dylan? Right?
Yeah, right, Dylan?
No, God has lifted that curse apparently. So
He is not. He is not.
It's crazy that out of all the ones that we see here, bro, like, again, they didn't do they didn't give us 2 SKUs for the Anakin at all. And that's one that
it's very telling.
That was
isn't
a
it?
weird thing. It was weird that they did. I don't know if they were just betting on the simple fact that people had already had the sculpted version, so they didn't do it. But it just didn't. I don't know. It didn't make sense for me at that point. But it is what it is. I'm sorry. I mean, if there's going to be a lot of people going after it once it releases, bro. They'll try to find
Anakin in particular, because you don't have a choice.
Yeah,
you don't have a choice with that, which is horrible.
Yeah.
Listen, this is going to be like really my first Artisan, like a real rooted hair, quality rooted hair figure, and I've got several on pre-order, but man, there's a lot riding on that figure coming in looking good.
Because that's the first official Artisan, you might as well say. I mean, excluding Wonder Woman, because that looks good.
Wonder Woman also doesn't have rolling eyes.
And look at I think honestly,
so she's kind
Jack
of
Sparrow
it's weird.
and Loki.
You checking your Wonder Woman?
I forgot about that. Yeah, she doesn't.
See, you turn around, you were like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I was looking at it. I was like, yeah, she doesn't. She does.
It's the same.
her eyes are already slightly turned. So
Right. It
It's
was funny, man.
it's the
So you
same
turned
golden
around, what?
armor head sculpt that they reused. That they put
they
the
just
rooted hair
reused
on.
and added the wool.
Yeah, but I get it.
yeah,
She's like
yeah.
kind of right there. She was like right at that precipice. Just push her off. She would have been Artisan. So I totally
I look
understand
at
what you mean.
I look at the Jack Sparrow and the Loki, and they're kind of, they're rooted, but it's a bit of a safer bet. They got headgear on, and it hides a lot of it, especially the Jack Sparrow. I mean, between that and the sculpted versions look very, very close to the rooted hair. I mean, they're not that far off.
No.
That being said, the Luke, no, there is nowhere to hide. There's no headband. There's nothing going on. Like, they have got to deliver a quality rooting. Same with Luke.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, I agree, and that's one of the things that we're not quite sure yet because we don't have anything. I think the first one we're going to end up getting is either going to be Anakin or Joker, because Joker went up first, I think, like on a Wednesday, then Anakin went up on a Thursday or whatever. Yeah. So they were a back-to-back pre-order. Of course, that can vary, right? One or the other could be delayed, so who knows? But I'm pretty sure we're going to see one of those first in people's hands. And then we can kind of, ascertain, oh, well, is this kind of worth it? But it's in terms of, I think the rooting, the fact that they're doing the wool implementation and they're not doing just the standard old Hot Toys route, this is kind of like the Barbie hair that we have, like the Black Widows and stuff like that, right? Like, this is going to be, we watched that video. I'm sure you guys watched that video with Howard, a few months back, and how he was kind of talking about what they're doing with the Artisan and how they're doing the rooted hair. And so I don't think this is like a skimpy thing that they're doing. I mean, clearly, because they're doing that upcharge here, as we see, like averaging like 150. So, but I feel like at least we have the option, like I said, other than Anakin, you guys can go get a sculpted, because some people don't even like rooted hair to begin with. So it's nice that there's that option, which I think are still going to be decently priced. I mean, 300 is kind of the new norm, for these mostly. So, if you're getting a sculpted version for, about 300, I think it's good. Like I said, not many people want the root. Some are chasing the root just because they thought, wow, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it, even though it's more expensive than their sculpted counterparts, it's still a steal, dude. You try to go ahead and go to the custom market and get like a custom head sculpt with rooted hair and shit like that, dude. It's gonna be twice the price of this shit. So, and you get a full figure. So,
no, that's the thing, So, and I really started trying to think about that and break it down, because this is like our 6th one now. But Mario, what's up, brother, man? I think Mario couldn't make it tonight, but he said, wow, so many live streams tonight. What's going on, everyone? What's up, buddy, man? Let me know if you're back home tonight or not. If not, it's okay. We'll see you next week. But yeah, so I wanted to kind of break it down because, and this may look a little crazy, but I kind of did this little breakdown here earlier today. And if you look at the way I did these graphs, right? If you're looking at the red is the artisan cost, right? The blue is your standard sculpted version. So you can kind of see like how much more you're paying in the red is just for the root. And the yellow bars I notated is that's how much, pretty much that's the same thing at the back end, but at the front, like the yellow is, that's your extra money just to get an artisan in comparison to the overall cost. So if you compared like the yellow bar to the blue bar, right? Because the blue bar is your standard edition. The yellow is how much of that money you're going to spend for the root. And that's the total in the red. So I hope that makes sense to you guys, but I was just trying to like visualize this and kind of compare it, because numbers, it just works a little bit better in my head, kind of seeing how this is playing out. Is it, it's not that much more, 150 average on a rooted hair isn't that bad. So yeah, I guess I just kind of wanted to break this down and kind of hear your guys' thoughts on it. Maybe visualizing it may kind of, I don't know, give you some insight or something along those lines. So but I'm not too sure. Let me see what Mario was saying real quick. Out of Disney, looking cool, new shit to buy. He'll send
Yeah,
us
he just
some
sent me
cash,
that. He
Hell
just
yeah,
sent me
dude.
that. Sent me a picture of the Darth Maul, the exclusive.
The
May
new
the
sabers
Fourth
or
Darth Maul saber.
Oh,
When
shit,
you
yeah.
open up the case, Duel of the Fate plays. When you open it up, bro, it is amazing, bro. I want it so bad, but I'm like, I'm broke. I can't do it right now. Can't do it.
damn.
I'm
That is
broke.
pretty cool.
Yeah, bro, can't do it.
Well, shit. Well, I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, does this kind of make sense? Kind of seeing it visually here and like, graph here kind of showing you like this is really the difference.
I'm surprised to see the Joker more than that Jack Sparrow, that base with the wheel and the water effect and everything. But I know he came with a lot of
more
accessories, money and guns and but yeah, I'm a little surprised that he is the most expensive figure out there, but that's
Oh yeah.
Maybe
that's
licensing.
okay, I get
plays,
it. Maybe licensing, okay.
That could be a thing. I mean, that could be a thing. I'm not entirely sure. Selchener, so
Pedro, you're fired.
Does the Jack Sparrow have any electrical power or anything in the space?
No,
'Cause
I
I know the
don't.
Joker
LEDs.
does.
No LEDs, I don't believe.
Yeah, so maybe that's why. Yeah, because the Joker does come to light up base.
Yeah, I mean the Joker was the most expensive so far with Jack Sparrow as a runner up. So, but I mean breaking it down, I mean if you look at it, you're paying almost 50% of the total cost of a regular edition to get the rooted. But I don't really think that that's too far fetched because we've talked about this before, even with InArt, right? Last 2 years when InArt was coming into the field, we were saying the same thing. Like getting shit rooted is not cheap. So, and Hot Toys being a mass produced company, I think hitting that 150-ish range for rooted hair, I think it's a pretty decent sweet spot. I do. So, but there are, there's pros and cons, right? I kind of wrote down a little bit of them. So, I mean, bear with me. But I know you guys have seen this, but I even wrote that down, right? Custom roots, right? Anywhere between 1 and 300 or more to get certain hair rooted. So, and, long wait times, of course, because you're shipping it out. Usually overseas, unless somebody local here, like Tina, but I know she's been backed up, and there's a couple others. But you maybe wait a while for stuff like that, and maybe you don't know the person or you don't know about it. So the fact that Hot Toys is just doing it for you, like right out the box, I think that's kind of good, right? And again, I mentioned, right, Sculpted doesn't have a limit or queue system, so if you guys just want your sculpts, you get your sculpts, and we're not forced to buy any of this. I thought that was an interesting, it's a good point that I think a lot of people forget. They get in that FOMO. I'm like, well, we don't have to get it. It's not going to be the end all of your collecting journey. I mean, it may be a little bit unfortunate, but I'm sure maybe you can do some trades or find something eventually. People cancel their wait lists, as we mentioned. So, but again, we don't know Hot Toys quality yet. So there's also that. I don't think they're going to give us, substandard. I mean, if you look at the Wonder Woman, right, Lael, you have that one. I don't remember, Hector, if you do or not, but
I unfortunately missed out on it, man.
Bro, I missed out on it and got it through shout out to my guy Ray from Hawkwar's Toys. He found it for me for my birthday. I was like, yo, thank you so much. As soon as you said it, I said, here's the money. Here's the money. Take it. I want that so bad. And it arrived the day I got back from my birthday celebration. So shout out to Ray, man. That's how I got it. He hunted it down and found it for me. So he's definitely good like that. Just like he hunted down that die-cast Attack of the Clones R2 I was looking for. So
nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah, shout out to him, and yeah, I'll have that soon. So yeah, appreciate you. Thank you so much. But that's how I got it. I missed out on that. That was the first time that the queue system didn't work because I was relying on it. I didn't know that people were in the queue ahead of time. You know what I mean? So and on top of that, I was at the damn movies. You know what I mean? So it was crazy that entire time. But I didn't get that. But when I got like my most anticipated figure out of every single artisan right now is the Scarlet Witch. I want that so bad because that was my favorite suit of hers from Endgame, it was almost similar to what she wore and Civil War, but could not wait. I cannot wait to get that one. So that was definitely that is my most anticipated artisan figure. I can't wait for that one. Followed by Luke, of course, and then everything else. But yeah, that you know, I didn't get a chance to get that Wonder Woman, but so glad that I was able to get it through Ray. And they didn't, I mean, of course, they didn't label it artisan because of the time, and you know, and I get that. You know, it was 100th anniversary of the DCWB, so I was like, okay, I get that.
Yeah, I mean, and that's, you know, that one does look really cool too, man. I'm excited to see the Scarlet Witch, and you know, again, this was just.
I cannot wait. I cannot.
No,
wait
but and it's cool, man. I think, and guys, I put a poll in the chat, man. I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts on it. What do you guys think about Artisan? If it's great, or you don't like it, or you hope to see more of it, because I don't feel like this train is just barely taken off. You know, I really believe we're going to see a lot
and
of
you know what
stuff, and
you know, and like CT said, what's the make it and break it is going to be that Anakin. And I think what people are looking more so closely at is more than just the hair, it's the sculpt, bro. The sculpt is what's most important. Will it live up to what they're showing right here? Now, lately, you know, they've been okay with their sculpts, but the sculpt is the most important thing. We already know. I mean, if you have the Wonder Woman in hand, literally, I'll tell you that the hair is incredible on it, and it's the wool, and it stays in place. I have it right here. It's good, but that literally, that Anakin is going to be the litmus
got that
test.
shaggy, wavy hair, so you want
really, because people remember. They remember when they teased it and Sideshow teased it, and whoever actually prepped that figure did not know how to do hair because it was messy as shit, and people were scared at that point. You know what I mean? So, yeah,
not a good look.
Definitely wasn't a good look.
I agree with that.
You know,
James,
go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say real quick. James also makes a great point. InArt does not have the license for Marvel or Star Wars, so which obviously is a given. But you know, in the light of the recent Artisan stuff, that it definitely gives Hot Toys a massive advantage if they could pull that off. But yeah, go ahead, CT.
Yeah, I just, you know, want to caution everybody again. You know, if you didn't get it, remain calm, get on that wait list. You never missed out. Don't say you missed out, because you can get the sculpted. You can always get the sculpted, so you never totally missed out. Just the artisan, right? And these sculpts are really close, man. On a lot of these figures, they look great. So get on the wait list. You never really missed out. And just remember this: there is so much more to come. We know Hot Toys likes doing 100+ figures a year. This was drop number 28 and 29, DX40 and DX41. So that's the 28th and the 29th drop, new figure drop that we've gotten from them. So they've got a lot more to go, and there's definitely more artisan figures to come. There's a lot more regular figures to come. There's Deadpool, and God knows how many figures they'll rain on us.
We might get an artisan Hugh Jackman.
Yeah,
we might.
I mean,
swap out head. You know,
look at that Luke. Goddamn Dark Empire Luke broke everything. That's like anything's possible. Anything is possible. Who thought that was going to come? Like, no one would ever think we were going to get that figure. So yeah, rooted hair Hugh Jackman, sure, why not? Yeah,
I think the next artisan, if the trend follows, is going to be BVS Wonder Woman. I think that's going to be the next one.
Really?
Okay.
I think so. I believe so, because it
for
will follow
Wonder Woman.
For Hot Toys.
Yeah.
Why do you think that? Look, I'd be interested to hear your thoughts
well,
on that.
look at Scarlet Witch, for example. She has rooted hair and she also has a sculpted version. So why not capitalize on the artisan line and go, look, it's Wonder Woman from BVS this time, you know, and it has the artisan name attached to it and all that. So
you don't think they would give us an artisan Black Widow?
I mean, no, I mean they could do that too, of course. Any character
but
with long hair.
But you think that they're following, if they follow in the trend of things,
of like with their releases. If you look at like their releases and stuff like that, like for example, this Loki is obviously part of the Loki line. and
Well, these
stuff
are in
like that.
order too, 1 through 6. So if you look at the IPs, right? You've
Well,
DC,
I would
Star
be
Wars,
in on that
Marvel.
Wonder Woman.
You
I
might crack
need
the code, bro.
I need a BVS Wonder Woman, so that would absolutely be something that
Yeah.
I would pursue.
I hope to have the entire back of Discord that day.
Well, you know
Bro,
what?
I
can
tell you,
could
that
be.
Wonder Woman, look, I doubted it, but in hand, it trumps every single version that I have in my collection. This does, because the body's even, the silicone body's even different, because of the way they did, it's not like that heavy plastic armor. The armor is actually flexible, so it moves with her as well. Like you can get that rotation of the hip. It's incredible, bro.
Leo, the sword that she comes with, is it the God Killer?
Yes. So what it is, it's the yes, it's the God Killer. So it's from the first film. This
figure would never lose its specialness of it, because they never ever released a real Wonder Woman. They only released the training armor.
Yeah.
So literally, it's the first solo movie Wonder Woman to come out with rooted hair. It's fucking amazing.
Yep, definitely.
Well, I think, you might be right. I mean, because we're getting that 2.0 BVS Batman, and it looked like they teased a Superman, but who knows what that is. Obviously, InArt's doing their BVS Superman, so Hot Toys probably gonna be like, well, we'll do it too. We're good and ready. So yeah, that could be a Wonder Woman. That could be a thing, man. That totally could. You want to address a couple things in the chat though, really quick. Alvin J, dude, thank you so much, my friend, dude. Thank you so much, man, for the $5 super chat, man. So, do we know if artisan means only rooted hair, or does it mean more than that? That's the $1 million question right now, right? Because I mentioned that before. Is it just from the the neck up, or is it the waist down the same stuff? But they've been improving overall though too.
They improved the tailoring, everything, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like the tailoring on the figures improved. The articulation, the body, the silicone, they're improving on certain aspects. So, Alvin J, definitely a good question, because it could be in every aspect. Even the base is changing. You know what I mean? The base itself. So the paint applications, everything about it is changing. So that is definitely a great assessment right there, bro. I think it goes beyond just the rooted hair. I think it really does.
Yeah, because that's how we're gonna really need to know. An old 1/6, same right sentiment, right? We don't really know until anything drops. But they were kind of trying to push the Joker, if you remember. And again, they had that video. I don't know if you guys watched the video with Howard Chan, but they were talking about obviously like what they're doing with the wool implementation of the hair, but also the soft goods, and in particular the Joker of. Because it's a suit, it's like a 3-piece layered suit with the coat and the tie. And so I'm assuming so, but we're not going to know yet. Anakin, I'm now holding my breath on. I think it's just going to be standard Hot Toys, Jedi robe and Jedi tunic. I don't
know, bro. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just what I'm feeling.
It just because. And I hate to basically just keep looking at this Wonder Woman, bro, because you have to have it in hand to really understand what I mean by it. But if anything, I think
it brings it to the next level, man.
Yeah, it brings it to the next level, and I think that's what they're trying to do with their entire artisan line. So who knows? They can even make that his tunic leather. They could do something like that.
They could, but they didn't, though, is my point, though, right?
Yeah.
They didn't solicit it as it. Whereas other ones lately they've been like, yo, what the hell just got dropped? They were like leather boots, leather. I don't remember something.
Jack Sparrow. Jack Sparrow.
Was it Jack Sparrow?
It was
right?
Jack. Yeah. Because prior to that, it was Indy, right? Old man Indy has the leather boots, the belt, the whip. So they would typically solicit that at the point of announcing. So.
Well, I mean, look what they did. Like just recently, we got the release of the mall. You know what I mean? So basically, we just got the re-release of that actual mall. They improved on his tailoring in general. Like it's definitely an improvement from what we got with this one. So I mean, I would think that they wouldn't. But then again, like I said, you never know. I think they will improve on it, but you I don't know. We just got to see. We got to see what they say.
Well, and I agree, but I also know that any more goodness they put into figures is going to bring up the MSRP.
Yeah.
So eventually, you know, because Jack Sparrow's runner up, right? If we looked at the chart here, you know, as far as cost, and granted he does have some leather stuff and that base, but the base is kind of like a mix of the other two Jacks. So, but it is still kind of an elaborate base. But point is, you know, things are going to start going up and up and up the more that they add. I do kind of agree though, you know, with Mike, right? Artisans should include leather, especially if applicable, right? If they have parts like that, let's move on from the pleather. I know that they've done, you know, some of the recent stuff like the new Bane coming out, and a couple others are more like a raincoat material rather than pleather. So they are kind of, I think, veering off that. But yeah, I agree. Everything's gonna eventually, this shit's gonna get even more and more and more.
So the power of the power of the dark side run ends for them. Like that whole thing ends in January, right? I mean, sorry, June. Right?
June, yeah.
Okay, so
because they're doing an exhibition from, you know, I think Philippines and you know, China, Hong Kong. They're going across. It's kind of a big event.
So are they? Do you think that they're done? I'm asking this for a specific reason. Do you think that they're done releasing anything right now, as far as like revealing anything that is, or do you think there's more to be
like for Star Wars in particular, like the Darkside stuff?
Yeah.
Listen, that weird stuff that we read last week on the show, you know, the Hot Toys blog post.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That could be a new Kylo. It could be a new Dooku.
So I'm just saying, I'm saying that because there's room for like even artists in between now and then. Not saying that there will be, and I don't want people to quote me on that, but I'm just saying with them, you never know, bro. You never know. You just never know.
No, you never know. I agree. And Clinton, yeah, I do real, you know, Present Toys does, you know, do leather on some of their most recent stuff, of course. But I also try to factor in that the sculptors and painters, the artists that Hot Toys employ, I'm sure they spend more money versus third party, in the sense that maybe the sculpting and the painting costs simply outweigh the materials. Whereas when you look at some of the third parties, some of them are decent, but they're not Hot Toy quality heads and paint. So I feel like there's like a balance there, maybe. But I agree. Like, I think we should be getting more and more leather. That's more of a personal preference for me. I mean, some of these figures I've had forever, they fall apart, man. They fall apart. I mean, my
and who knows?
Go ahead.
Who knows? They could really just change it to leather without even letting us know. They've changed shit on figures to improve before without even giving us a heads up until people get in hand. They're like, holy shit.
Yeah, but that would be like a Christmas miracle if they were like, oh, by the way, now this is all leather. Like, I doubt it. I'm not trying to be a pessimist, but for those, I don't. Now, but you're right, though. We saw, like, with Pajama Hulk, they updated the head sculpt at launch. Rey and Kylo, Rise of Skywalker, they updated those at launch. You know, we've seen those. Peacemaker got that change, right? He got the alternate face and the different arms. So, I mean, they can certainly make changes after the initial announcements, right? The solicitations. But for leather, I don't know. I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see on that. But, you know, I just overall looking at everything, cost-wise, I still think this isn't too bad. You know, I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. We've had collecting Hot Toys for years and years. They're almost 25 years old as a company. They're very, very successful. I don't think that they were going to open up into this artisan, you know, rooted line without confidence, right? So I feel like, because that's the thing, right? That's the caveat. We're always like, well, we don't have any in hand yet. But, you know, whereas with InArt, we weren't sure either, but we've never seen their product yet. So I felt like there was more skepticism there because it was a new company coming in and we have no frame of reference. But with Hot Toys, we've grown to know the quality of their items over the past couple decades. That I think it's safe to say, like, we can have confidence in them to give us the quality that we're expecting from this. I think, you know, I know James here had said that he had seen the Artisan Joker prototype in person, and it's beautiful. So, you know, I think we're all going to be happy when these things start releasing. Personally,
I think it will be okay too, man. I think it would be shocking if it came out like shit, to be honest.
Or not. Well, look at listen, brace yourselves.
Yeah. Words of wisdom. Let's hear it.
Well, no, I mean,
shit.
there has been talk that Hot Toys lost one of their artists that does the rooting, and that she typically posts figures when she works on them and stuff. And there's been a couple figures, these artisan figures, that she has not shared, which kind of tracks that maybe that rumor. So that could slow things up for them. That could be, man, they've hit me with a lot of delays.
I've heard that
over the last week. They've hit me with a lot of delays, and Sideshow has shipped me a lot of stuff. They're, you know, I'm seeing some things that you know aren't making me very happy. They're things that are on payment plan. They're the easy stuff like this Scout Trooper, right? The Scout Trooper got released. His payment plan hadn't even started yet. So Commander Fox, that was another one. His payment plan didn't start yet, but they released those figures early. So they know we can release these Stormtroopers early. Let's get that money. They did some exclusive troopers as well to get, let's just call it a cash infusion. And we're getting
000,
and we're getting hit with a lot of delays on the figures that we know need love and attention, like the Obi-Wan, the Mace Windu, right? So yeah. I want my stuff.
I'll get back to the artisan here in just a minute, but you just reminded me of the Scout Trooper, and it did get dropped. So just to drive your point home on that.
Yeah. VGM 53, baby, $240.
Yeah, not a bad deal, but we all know where the fuck is Cal Kestis. This is weird having a Jedi Survivor VGM line, and we're still not having Cal. But before I continue, dude, shout out, man, brother Cousins Jay, my brother, man, could not make it with us tonight, but he is here in spirit, my man. What's up, bro? Thank you, man. Thank you for popping in, brother.
This game has me trained so well that when you pulled this up, dude, my thumb started doing this. I was like, oh shit.
Hell yeah. Oh, that is pretty damn funny, man. So yeah, this is cool. I'm not picking it up. I already have Return of the Jedi. I don't think I need a commander. If I was a trooper collector, then sure. I mean, CT, you're likely getting this, yeah? No?
You mean if you were a real Star Wars fan? Okay, but
we can gatekeep all day if you want. I mean,
I am getting this. I am psyched to bring this in. This is going to tie together my Return of the Jedi trooper and my Mando. I can put them together and have a commander. Kind of, I like to put my troopers in threes, and I always like having a commander in there. So it fits perfect. I love that stun baton that he comes with, and the power pack and the extra cables. I love the look. That baton also, it's got like a little magnetic feature.
I do too. I do like this, but
yeah, you can stick it to his backpack with a little magnetic feature. So yeah, I dig it. I dig it. He sold out too. Bye-bye, waitlisted. And what is this?
Dylan says, yeah, it looks really tempting. Look,
well,
I'm
you're not going to get any rooted figures, Dylan, so you might as well get these. Yeah, he's coming. I just need one. We're not army building this unique figure, and look at this, just like that artisan line that we taught. Not artisan. I'm sorry. Artist collection. Right? Not to get confused with the artisan. The artist collection. This VGM line. This is number 53. So that's starting to grow. And this VGM line brought us Star Killer.
Yeah.
And Revan. You know, come on. Bring it. Bring more of it. Yeah.
I agree. Orlando is saying that's interesting too. They might be holding off on Cal so it can be an artisan. Short hair, rooted. I mean, who knows? That could be a thing. S Beam in the house. What's up, my man? Is CT getting everyone a trooper?
Hell,
you know what time it is.
Hell no. Did you fall down, hit your head? Hell to the no. No troopers for you. No.
Okay, fair enough. No, it's funny, man. But yeah, no, this is cool, man. I don't know if I'm gonna grab it. I would like it, but I don't know. There's a bunch of shit. As we know, coming nonstop. So it would be kind of nice to throw in there, though. But yeah. I don't know. We'll have to see. Fat Gadget, what's up, my friend? I have Artisan, Joker, and Luke on pre-order, and I'm getting nervous about the quality. Hot Toys are trying to compete with InArt. Let's hope the quality and attention to detail is there. That's the plan, right? I mean, that's our hopes. That's Hot Toys' plan, and that's us as consumers, our hopes. So as long as they don't shatter our hopes and dreams, I think we'll be all right. I hope. I mean,
I like this guy's boots. I don't know. I just gotta say it. I don't know what's
like his
going on
boots?
with this trooper. There's something about this trooper's boots.
He's got no ankles. Look at that left
But I
ankle
like-
right there. Crack.
It's the same.
Crazy. I
Isn't
like
it the same.
this. It's like a soft boot, and I dig it. I dig it. It looks really good.
All right. Well, I think it's the same, but maybe not. I'd have to look at my Jedi Trooper.
I'm sure
does-
it is.
It looks pleasing. I don't know why you're drawn to feet right away.
I'm not, and I'm.
You've been spending too much time
I'm
with
just
Leo.
saying those.
What have you
I
guys been
swear,
talking
Lil.
about backstage?
I swear, Lil is.
Is
I'm
this a
just
hint?
saying,
Because
those
he's
are-
like feet.
I- No one said anything about taking boots off or anything. I was just saying that.
Well, I didn't
boots.
say
Damn.
taking
He
them
was focusing
off.
on the boots.
Well, no, yeah, nobody said
Yeah.
taking them off.
Just the boots. That's all he was talking about was the boots, man. You started talking about that, bro.
Well, boots are made for
Walking.
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 Yeah, bro.
It's talking about Chris. I'd say it's still for feet, but yeah, I get it. I get it. They're lovely boots, as Jay would put it, as Mike has to.
They are pleased, yeah,
boots
but
are
they're
fucking
not
accessories.
accessories. Yes,
That's right. So
Yeah,
Yeah, they
they're
are.
not-
that's pretty funny, man. So, well, obviously, Leo, you're gonna probably pick this one up.
No,
Yeah.
I haven't
No,
picked it
what
up
the hell?
yet.
You're not getting this
I
for
haven't here because, bro, I have, a few of them already. I mean, here's the thing, because I think
Gonna
this
be
is
a
going to be
grill.
available. It's going to be available, and I will pick it up. I'm just waiting. I'll probably pick it up, but I'm just waiting because again, I have that sore spot in me right now because they didn't do Cal Kestis first. So it's still that sore spot in me right now. That's like, yo, you're going to bait me to get this, and you're going to forget about Cal Kestis, and I'm just going to be pissed off. Now, what they could be doing is waiting to release Cal Kestis, and because I have this strange feeling that we're going to see him in live action, bro. I have a strange feeling that whatever IP that we're going to see him in live action, and they're going to wait until we see that and get that version to give us a figure from that, possibly. But I don't want him to. I don't want him to. I'm like, yo, just give us one from the game.
Or you
Why
want the
not?
Jedi Survivor or
Yeah,
Fallen Order?
Jedi Survivor game. Let's go, man. Let's
Okay.
go.
Well, I can appreciate that. I was a little turned off to it first. I was like, wow, okay. I thought this was going to be a beginning because I also understand marketing. I mean, they're going to show off, Jedi Survivor IP. They're not going to start with Cal, right? That's just bad. They don't do that. They like to kind of pepper in some figures and then bring out some heavy hitters. So, but the problem is they just didn't show up. Like it's been a year now. I don't fucking know, and we still don't have anything. So I understand. I understand completely, dude. You're like, damn, where is?
Yeah, bro. That's
Where's
where I'm
Cal?
at right
So,
now.
anyway, well, I will bring this back, guys, to what we were talking about here, man, as we wrap. But getting back on point here with the artisans here. I do have that poll in the chat here. What are we at right now? 82 votes, man. Of what do you guys think about the artisan? So far, you got 37% of you guys saying it's great, 22% of you don't like it, and 41% say I hope we'll see some more. So. This really almost does feel like a repeat of 22 in the sense that, kind of bringing it back to NR where we were like, I feel like we're almost in the same spot again. We're like, well, we don't know. We don't have any figures yet. We're going to have to see. But, again, with Hot Toys' track record, I think we're going to be good. The only bitch is the whole exclusivity thing in the sense of you may mess it. And yeah, a lot of us, I mean, I get that. I was one of them too. I'm like, I like when things kind of feel special, right? But also don't like it where it's difficult for me to spend my money is the other point, right? Like I think, how Mondo and several other companies do that. I think the timed releases I think that's really the way to go. But, I think Hot Toys is in that position where they don't and it's not to say that these other companies can't do it, but I feel like Hot Toys is in a position where they can just set their own rules and we just have to abide by it, you know, because they know like they have such a wide consumer base that they can say, you know what, we're going to announce this 13 hours later, we're putting it up in a queue, and you either get it or you fucking don't, you know, because there's nowhere else we can go to get those, right? Nobody else has those licensing or has that quality, you know, as far as Marvel, Star Wars, you know, stuff like that. So yeah, it's tough, man. Cal is a must. I don't get it. I'm with you, bro. I am with you. So but yeah, I'm with you too, man. No, yeah, dude, Hot Toys is in it for the long run. This is just the beginning. So I'm sure we'll see him as well, man. So
but we're also not getting any younger.
No, we are not. So I don't know, but Orlando, same thing. I've seen these figures on the screen, has me excited with what Hot Toys will announce next, dude. Yeah. And Blue Tattoo, what's up, my man? Sorry, I saw you a little earlier there, but I missed you, man, dude. So what's up, brother, man? Thanks for coming through tonight, man, as well. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I kind of ran out of steam on this, you know, just other than the fact that, you know, the brooding's not too expensive, I don't think. And we'll see, man. I don't know. You know, like I said, I missed Anakin and Jack Sparrow, so that kind of sucks, right? But you know,
for people who miss
everything,
for people who've never owned a rooted figure and have some of these on pre-order, you're gonna be like, holy shit, for real. Like it really gives it a different vibe, for sure. My NR Joker, I got the sculpted one, and then I bought one of the rooted head sculpts off of Dylan, dude, and it was just a night and day difference. And look, if they offer rooted, just get rooted.
You know, so. and I forget that. I'm gonna bring you back up because I can't see. I always like looking at your DC stuff, but
where the fuck am I?
I don't know. You're somewhere.
Behind Superman.
Always behind Superman. So did you get the? For those who don't know, you just got the single sculpted, and then bought Dylan's rooted that he pieced out, right? Because initially the dual, because they had a dual sculpted, but you just opted for the. It
was really the price. It was, you know, $1,000 is a huge gamble for someone's first figure, you know? So I was like, let me get the rooted, or let me get the sculpted and stuff like that. And there's a long fucking story with a certain retailer and the long wait time on that. But, you know, when I got it, I was just like, oh, it's just, you know, it's just a figure. And then, you know, like I said, I bought the rooted, and I mean, can't see it, it's blown out, dude, but my bank robber one actually has the sculpted
you took the NR
sculpted
head sculpt and put it on the Hot Toys bank robber Joker.
Yeah, so it
works great, or what?
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. But like, it's a night and day difference. Like, you know, they paid attention more to the makeup and the detailing and stuff on the rooted, as opposed to like assembly line just, you know, like, I think everyone who's worried about the artisan stuff, you know, these are going to be hands-on production. Yeah. It's going to be fine. So,
yeah.
Okay. Charlie Unicorn says, so are we going to have to ask why there's a figure behind you without a head in the display?
Oh, well, of course, right? Because look, listen, this is the bodybuilding Arnold right there in the middle, right? I actually had the Terminator one on there for a little bit, but then the Terminator one looked a little weird, so I put the other head back, and now I'm just waiting for someone to commission a head sculpt for me.
There you go.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Oh man, good answer. That's usually how it is. I mean, if you ever see Bob Dylan, like he's got like 20 beheaded figures in there.
Yeah, he does.
Because they're all been shipped off being rooted, so that's usually they're just kind of standing there until the sculpts come back in. So, yeah, Artisan Christopher Reeve Superman. It'd be interesting if they do it. You know, I mean, we have in art putting theirs out, but again, that doesn't matter, right? Hot Toys is going to do whatever they're going to do. They're not going to be they're not going to shy away from something like that, right? If because clearly they just gave us this Joker, right? That was a big thing. Remember, everybody's like, is Hot Toys going to do another Joker? They're going to do another Joker? And sure as shit, like, year later.
That was the first one that got by me, man. The first, right out of the gate, I got fucking goddamn dry run. That goddamn dry running Dylan. Goddamn him. That's what started this whole thing. Killed me.
You can either die a hero or live long enough to make yourself the villain.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Joker got by me. Man. I got the Artisan Anakin. I wasn't interested in the Scarlet Witch. I got the Jack Sparrow. I got the Luke, and I did not pull the trigger. I had the opportunity for that Loki, and I got to tell you, man, I felt it. I did feel it. Like I didn't want it. Going into it, I was like, I don't want it, but you know, I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna throw some points at it. Maybe I'll bring it down. Maybe, but then I'm in there, and I got a good number. I get right in the queue, and I had it, and I'm like, man, I felt like I did feel the need to go ahead and do that $40. You know, let me just go ahead and do it, and I'll make up my mind later. And then I just had a moment of clarity. I was just like, no way, man. We got so much more to come. I don't want to lock myself into this. I didn't want it going into it. I don't know why I'm changing. It's this process that's making me change me wanting it. And I'm like, no, forget it. I'm out.
See, that's the psychological marketing tactics that they're using on us. That's really what it comes down to, because part of you are like, you know, I'm not really into it, but you still almost have a sense of regret.
Oh yeah, in my head, like, I'm building this elaborate. I'm like, what a great centerpiece! I'm gonna have Loki on the gold throne, pulling all, and then have all the Marvel figures around him, and horse shit. No, you're not. No, I'm fucking not. And
you gotta step back to reality.
Yeah.
I just again, I just going back, I thoroughly, like, literally, that was probably one of, from the MCU it is, you know, that is, or from Marvel in general. In order, I would say that there's X-Men 97 and then Loki season 2 for me. That's where it's at. And then, you know, I would probably say, you know, WandaVision, of course. And then, you know, but those are my top two. So, because I thoroughly loved Loki season 2. There was so many emotional beats there. His sacrifice in the end, you know, it just, and like I said, I mean, for those who read, you know, comics, and you know about the comics, you know about God Loki, you know, and basically, you know, they're saying God Loki, but we know that he's the god of stories right now. You know what I mean? So it's so much richness in this particular story. So I was like, I had to have it. I wanted it when they originally announced it, but we just didn't know. And I didn't know it was going to be an Artisan at that point. Yeah, I had no idea. So when I saw it was an Artisan, I was like, oh shit. Okay, well, let's go. But if I don't get the Artisan and I can still definitely get the sculpted version, I'm still going to be good. You know what I mean? Either way. People sleep on that Sylvie figure. I thoroughly love, like, if you see you have to see the way I have this. Well, you've seen it. You've seen the video of the display, how I have both, you know, Loki and, you know, her, you know, have these team ups. I've created like 3 multiversal teams, you know, here. And I just love that aspect that we can continue those stories with these figures. You know, we have a way to continue those stories, and I love doing that. So I knew I had to have this. Same as Jack Sparrow. It was one, because I missed out on the first one. I never got a chance to get that one. So to have this one, I was like, oh, it's just phenomenal piece to have. You know, Scarlet Witch, of course, Luke, of course, but I passed on Anakin because, again, it was just, I was still sticking with the simple fact that, okay, I had the original light side Anakin. I wanted the dark side Anakin. This I passed on. There is slightly some regret, but if I can find it, I'll find it. You know, if I can't, I can't. I'll just wait. Yeah. You know what I mean? But the Joker,
how I felt.
I definitely didn't need having the artist.
See, I was on the opposite spectrum because of the in-art one. In a way, it was my curiosity more than anything.
Yeah. That,
you know, having unboxed this Rooted 2-pack, now I want to see what this whole Artisan line is with Joker. So in my head, I'm just curious. So it's like, I have to get it. I got to see how this Joker's gonna compare and, you know, that kind of thing. But I do want to say what's up, dude, to Ben real quick, man. Dude, what's up, man? Ben Thomas show. What's good, my friend? Thanks for coming through, man. As always, dude. And Charlie says CT's a man of taste and wealth. It's funny. Yeah, but I get that. I totally get that. And listen, Dylan just says his Anakin waitlist converted.
He's just
He said, "Thank you, God has forgiven me." I need to see a screenshot, or I'm
he's
not.
not. He'll never see. He didn't get the Luke either. He'll never see, and he may get like a Loki but he will never get a Skywalker rooted here. An Anakin, a Luke, any Skywalker. It'll never happen. You know,
you get a Rey Skywalker.
Speaking of horse shit collectors, I want to know. I want to let people know. I'm in Discord. I've got a list right here. I am writing names down on everyone who told me they're going to build this elaborate collection with Loki in the middle. I'm writing your name down, so I expect to see this great display that you're going to. Here's the goddamn name.
Write my name down. Put my name on that list.
There you go. Horse shit collectors. There you go. Doc Smizzle right at the fucking top. Right? Careless. Jedi Chris. Dylan, of course. Dangerous Doug Rockamon Chris. Whatever, he changes his goddamn name so many goddamn times. You guys, I'm getting this figure. He's going to be pulling everything together. My whole collection. He's going to be the centerpiece. I want to see it. I want to see it. You said it.
Build it. Has no chill. Bro.
Build it.
No chill.
Build it. Some of you guys just need to start opening goddamn boxes. That'll be amazing in itself if you start opening these boxes and fucking put your figures out, period, let alone build this elaborate goddamn thing with your I can't wait. I got the list. I got your names. Let's see it.
Fucking love it.
You're all on notice.
No chill, bro.
You gotta know though. These are like regulars in the server.
I know. That's the funny part.
This is the lies they tell themselves. Oh yeah, I didn't want to get it, but then it came to me. I'm gonna build this. The throne was the golden throne, and then my whole collection, and I'm even gonna have Flash in there, like multiversal. Freaking, it's gonna pull DC, Star Wars, like everything together, like Loki, the god Loki. Like, okay, let's see it.
That's funny. Said Chris in the chat. He's like, I got my list too. So, hell yeah. And then Dylan's like, what the fuck? I didn't say I was gonna devote a room to display.
Ramadan Doug.
Oh, that's fucking funny, man.
I love all you guys. All you guys.
It's all in fun, Dylan. Man.
Except Dylan.
But I think that's fucking hilarious because I can imagine you back there. We're all hanging out talking, and you got this notepad. You're like, I
love it. I love to listen to the psychology. Yeah, I love listening to the psychology when people are like trying to go convince themselves like they want to buy it, and you don't want to crush the dream. I just write notes down.
Look, you got to tape that list on the wall, dude, and then the first person that fucking does that display, you got to cross their name off, and then like Steve Buscemi and like just start putting some lipstick on, just like chill, just chill.
Oh yeah. What's up, Ryan Dean in the house, man? Hey everyone, just got here in time to hear CT lay the smackdown. Yeah, it's funny, man. Appreciate it, man. Toy Box also, man, always in there with us, man. Said I missed this, and I'm disappointed in myself. Well, I don't know what to tell you, brother. What do you mean you missed Loki, or you missed the idea? You want to get on CT's list? Let me know.
I think he's on that goddamn list.
Funny, man.
The elaborate builders.
But you know what? That's what's cool though, right? Because we
Imagineers.
all do that. I mean, like, we all do that. I think, right? We all have these grand ideas. We're like, fuck, I want to build this kind of display.
We do,
and I'm gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 figures to do it. But goddamn it, I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be awesome. And then maybe the dream fizzles. I mean, it happens. I get that. I do get that. AJ, my man, what is up, my friend? Though, dudes, hey, super late, but hope all is well. Hope you're doing good too, brother. Appreciate you coming as always, bro. So, Dylan says he's getting the Vampire Luke and 3D printing a coffin for his display. Just funny. There's a reason he has that cape. So, but yeah, anyway, so Artisans, guys, kind of long story short, man, but I kind of wanted to break that down since we're approaching 6 already. I don't even remember when Joker and Anakin dropped. It was last year, right? It was and near end of year, right? Q4. These months
might have been around this. It might have been around
Anakin?
Summertime.
Anakin, Artisan Anakin. Is that what we're talking about?
Anakin and Joker. I know I'm on my 4th painting
August
for Joker
18th.
now. Okay.
August 18th.
I've been charged 4 months now of like $60 for this fucking Joker already. So they already started charging if you were on a payment plan. So I've gotten hit 4 times for him. So
okay.
He should be coming out this year. At least these two, I believe, right? Anakin and Joker.
Yeah, they said December
2024.
I don't know though.
So
Everyone getting delay emails left and right. These two will definitely be one of them as well.
They'll probably fall in that delay line,
right.
bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Don't fuck with Rock'em Chris, because one day you'll stop receiving your mail. Hell yeah. No stream. Yeah, that's fucking funny, dude. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know if there's really much else on that note, guys. I mean, it's, like I said, I did have that poll up. Let me take a look and see what the results are so far. We are at 103 votes. So I'll give you guys a couple more minutes before I end the vote about what do you guys think about this Artisan, and we'll probably wrap it at that point. I mean, unless you guys have anything else thought-wise on that. What do you got there? What do you got there?
I just wanted to take a moment, thank you, and I wanted to thank my man Hector. Thank you so much, man. Hector,
This guy here?
yeah, that man right there sent me one of his Batman, Hot Toys Batman. So I didn't get this figure. I missed out, and was the only Batman that I was actually missing for renditions of Batman. This was the only one missing, and man, he just sent this over, and you know, I tried to get his PayPal account, and you know, he wouldn't have it, and you know, it talks about, you know, that list of horseshit collectors. Hector ain't on there. You know, it's his fucking name.
Well,
It's
what a
not
guy,
on there.
man. What a guy.
No, so
Just wait till the display comes.
Thank you very much, man. And again,
No problemo.
that is, you know, again, you know, don't tell me there's no community. You know, man. If someone ain't giving you love, that's, you know, I'm sorry
All the
for you,
time,
man.
bro.
But over in our Discord, there's a lot of love. I'm not saying you're getting free goddamn figures, you know. It's but there is a lot people looking out for each other, and it goes beyond our collecting. So, you know, it is a true community. Yeah.
No, that's awesome, dude, and that's really awesome, Hector, my man. Very kind
What's
of
up?
you. As always.
Yeah,
And
no
that
problem,
Batman,
man.
listen, that Batman. Listen, I know you have it. Obviously, CT is a newly owner of Batman. Leo, you have this Batman as well, right? 22.
No, I have it on
Toys?
order. I got not Hot Toys. I got
You
it
don't
on
have it
order
yet, okay.
from NR. So I'm waiting
Okay,
for that
okay,
one.
okay.
I've been waiting for that one, so I have to wait until, you know, of course, when we order through Spec Fiction, sometimes things get delayed, so it's just gonna be a wait. So
Yeah. Well, I will tell you this. I too have the InArt on order, the Batman. But this Hot Toys Batman is fucking great.
It's awesome.
I believe it. I believe
It's
it. I
great.
I just didn't want. I'm like, all right, if I had that one, you know, with everything else coming, I'm like, I'll wait.
Yeah,
I'll
you're
wait it out.
You're deep in Star Wars too, so I understand. Like,
Deep in Star Wars and Marvel, bro. Like
Right,
that's
but
the
I mean,
thing. Like that's the
really-
dangerous place to be in, bro. I mean, I have the Bat Cycle right there, so I have the cycle waiting for the figure. I just gotta wait.
No, I'm with you on that. You know, but I just mean in general, right? Because you're getting bombarded with all the Ahsoka releases and all this other stuff. So it's like, oh shit! Like I'm kind of, you know, I dabble in the Star Wars. You know, I'll get, you know, OT stuff, you know, stuff like that. I don't go super hard. So I was like, for the Batman, I was like, all right, I gotta get the Hot Toys one, check it out, because I wanted him on. He's right there on the cycle right now. It's fucking awesome. And then the NR ones will not be. So I was like, I'm gonna go a little bit extreme with the 22 Batman, but I'm gonna tell you, man, you know, we rewatched it again yesterday. That might be my favorite Batman movie, dude.
Boom.
Yeah,
That's big.
Keaton's always gonna be like my number one because of the nostalgia, you know, growing up with it. I mean, I love 89, and Batman Returns even, you know, is good. But this 22, man, that movie was fucking awesome. So
It was definitely awesome,
I'm
bro.
stoked, man. Yeah, I'm stoked, dude. So but Dylan celebrating 14 months of channel membership. Thanks, brothers, and CZ better give me back that goddamn 79 sign. Oh, that's funny.
I don't know what sign he's talking about.
I'm not sure. Yeah, you do. No, I appreciate it, brother. I need that Hot Toys to drop to 22. I don't know if they're gonna do it, bro. You know, I have the Jazz Inc. one. I'm actually working on a review on it to for my channel, but I don't know if Hot Toys is gonna do it. I don't know if Hot Toys is gonna do it. So
they're not.
Oh yeah. I mean, dude, honestly, like Keaton's always gonna be number one, but I think Pattinson took that number 2 spot. I think he took that number 2 spot, man. I really, really like that Batman movie.
Dude, and the song, just like, even if you like look at the figure, you're automatically humming the theme from that movie. You're looking at it, you're like dun dun dun. So
it's fucking great. But the figure itself is a really good figure.
Yeah,
I mean,
man.
it's aside from Adam West Hot Toys, right? The 66 Adam West.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you can agree with me, Hector. You've had like all of these. This 22 Batman is probably the most posable Batman we've gotten from Hot Toys. You know, aside from Adam West,
for sure. Yeah, for sure. I mean, the leg articulation can be better, but like, yeah, dude, like he moves. Dude. I mean, I remember the scene when he's fighting the goons in Penguin's Club and Penguin's behind him, and like he does like the quick turnaround shit, dude. I managed to get that pose exactly, dude. I was just like, oh wow, it's a great figure, man. I can't wait for the NR1 to come out too, man. It's gonna be great.
I know. I'm waiting to see how that is. You know, I'm sure it's gonna be just as good. You know, it's hard to do comparisons with stuff like this because I don't think either of them are going to be, you know, better or worse, right? I think it's all subjective in that sense. I mean, you're going to enjoy your Hot Toys because you're used to that quality, and then you're going to appreciate what InArt's doing with theirs. And I think there's room for both. There's room for both. That's how I'm looking at it. I don't think there's going to be like, oh, this one sucks or whatever. So, dude, Dylan, appreciate it, man. The red and green. Yeah, dude. Yeah. So the red's on the top. That's 22. I don't know if you guys can see this, but yeah, there's the 22 there with the Hot Toys Batman on the cycle. And then the 95s right there with the black lights and the neon. So yeah,
that's
dude,
awesome.
I'm digging it, man. Now we're just waiting for that 89. So yeah,
yellow lights on that one on that shelf when that shit comes out.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna buy that Justin McFly in the chat. He showed us that vinyl that looks like kind of like a cave texture. And I'm thinking maybe I'll do that on the back wall and have that kind of lit nice, so it kind of looks like a cave, right? Like that darker gray and black texture. Maybe do something like that. I'm not sure yet, but definitely got to do something. I don't want to just a plain white shelf, you know, for that. So
let's go, Hot Toys, release the damn computer.
I know, right? Yeah, that Drifter outfit looking good. I think that was Topo, right? Is that who's doing that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would
dude
be cool.
And they're going all out with it too, man. Like they're gonna give you a piece that you're gonna put in the top, so you can put the hood over and everything like that. And then I can't remember if it's gonna be its own sculpt or it's like gonna be like a piece where it's the bike helmet too. So shit's gonna be awesome.
Dude, that's gonna be awesome, dude. That is gonna be awesome. Yeah, Kevin Conroy. I mean, he was the voice, man. Rest in peace, dude. That's
dude. I just heard some crazy information earlier today. So there's this really shitty show called Gotham Knights out, and apparently they have already written it. Since Carrie Kelly's in this show, they were going to do a Dark Knight Returns episode with Batman in it, and that Batman was supposed to be played by Kevin Conroy. They were setting everything up. Yeah, man. Damn, I heard that.
Dude.
I was like, yo,
that sucks, man. Mike, so the 22, the front engine part does the blinking blues in that succession, in that order, that sequential order. So that's what you're seeing blinking right now. I don't have the engine on. The engine you turn on, it's like for 30 seconds where it shoots out the vapor and stuff, but that's so badass. So
we're playing, Mike. You're having an aneurysm as we speak. Sorry.
Oh man. It's really cool, man. So, but yeah, guys, I'm gonna end that poll. We're at 107 votes. I'd like to see what the final vote is here, and then we'll probably wrap. So it looks like 39% of you guys said it's great for Artisan. 39 also say I hope we see more, and 21% are not really a fan of it. So yeah, we'll see, man. Hopefully we'll get some more. Hopefully they figure out a queue system where we all feel a little more comfortable and or confident in gaining our purchases, because that does kind of suck, you know. Like I said, you know, like Anakin, I had no hope. I just couldn't get it, you know. So I mean, I get that not everybody. There's always going to be people that cannot get one of these figures. So it sucks. I wish we could all do it, but you know, looking forward to seeing what they do.
But then you were given new hope with Luke.
Right, man. Dude, Dark Empire. That's. I see what you're doing.
You see what I did there?
And I like it. No, it's just we'll have to see. But other than that, dude, I think we'll probably wrap. Leo, man, thank you for coming, man. You got some stuff coming
Appreciate
up, of course?
it, man. Let's see here. Tomorrow I have Collectors Lounge International, of course. I'm going to have 16J. He's going to be on there tomorrow.
Well, hello, Rob. Sorry.
Starting hour 3 now.
How's it going, guys? How's it going?
What's going on, bro?
It's okay.
My lady graduated today. She got her master's, her MFA, her master's in fine arts.
Well, congrats.
And
so congratulations.
It's been a big day. We just finished dinner, and I just got back home. So I apologize for missing the stream.
Yeah, we were probably gonna wrap, and
well, I've got a big show at 9. So.
Well, how about we take 10 minutes then before
I got 10
kind of
minutes.
interrupted Leo, but that's okay because
sorry, Leo, you were just saying about Collector's Lounge.
Well, we'll do an encore. Let's go like 10. Dude, what is that? Combat?
No, it's the encore.
Sorry, that's my sports updates. Boston, I got a lot of guys, a lot of teams in the playoffs. Sorry, folks.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
Well, shit. Let me ask you then. Look, we'll go for a few minutes. Rob, it's totally okay. I know you were busy tonight. Congratulations to her, of course.
Yeah, I mean, it was funny because she talked about it was something because she became a young mom when she was married, and she always wanted to do that, and I encouraged her to do it. So it's been a big part of our relationship that we've had. And when she finished her bachelor's, I said, you should continue on and get your master's. And she did. She got a lot of scholarships, and it was pretty good. Just in time for AI to replace anything she's ever going to do. No, wait, I didn't say that.
No, but that's awesome, man.
Yeah, no,
that is awesome.
Yeah, it's good.
Bigger up some of you recommend the Bat Cycle. I do. I have the Batman. Does the cycle take up a lot of space? I mean, it's rather thin. It'll definitely fit in a DTOF. If that gives you an idea of space. You'd probably have to angle it, but it's not super large, man. I think it's pretty cool. So, I'm not sure. Rob, we were totally gonna wrap, bro. It's okay. But do you have any thoughts on these artisans?
Well, they're great. I mean, I think they're great. I mean, that god Loki is amazing. But the thing is, the chase and getting in line and all this stuff it kind of turns collecting figures into something else. It immediately imposes an investment aspect to it and maybe an exclusivity, which is fine, if that's what you want. But like, I want that Dark Empire Artisan Luke and I want the God Loki. But I just don't have time. I don't have time to, doing a million different things to wait in a queue. Can I just buy it? Like, why don't they they're going to make 2,500 of this and 3,000 of that. Why don't they just make more? I mean, I know they want an exclusivity about it, but
yeah,
I want to buy them, but I want to be able to just like pre-order like everybody else, but I get it. It'll be good. In 10 years, everyone will sell theirs. And if you want one, you can take it.
I'll never understand making a product that you don't want to make. You want to limit it so it can't get into the hands of people who want it.
It's a weird, I don't get it, especially a company like Hot Toys that's been around for almost the better part of 25 years now.
I really believe if they just opened up a pre-order, left it open for 30 days, and then just said after that it's closed, everyone has ample time, you would still have people miss out. You would still have scarcity. Mondo does this. Mondo proves this. They do this model. Yeah. And it still creates scarcity. It still drives value in the figures, and people who want it can get it in hand. It makes no sense that, Rob, who wants this figure, couldn't get it. I don't get that.
Well, what's bizarre, if people still want it, and it's a $500 figure, and the markup on these things, I'll bet manufacturing costs or whatever, they're making these for $100, if that. So they're
I
the
broke
markup.
down the costs
Yeah.
earlier in the show.
It doesn't
here,
benefit Hot Toys when these things go up to 800 and then get sold out. That does not benefit them.
No.
You can argue, well, the buzz and this and that. What does that matter when they're limiting it? And they say, oh, even the buzz that it creates, what good is that buzz if they're saying we're only going to make 2,500 and that's it? And, you know, unless it really truly is that, like, hey, it's rooted here and there is only so many of these that they can make. And, you know, but even then.
Well, I mean, the thing about them
system
is they're great figures, you know, and it's like, what I find interesting, it's not like InArt that's doing one figure every 6 months or something. They've been releasing one after another. In the last 2 months, they've given us Captain Jack, Luke, and God Loki. So they've given us 3 of these artisan figures. And to me, I'm like you just said, why, if they're selling at a premium price, that's a big price point. I mean, I understand rooted hair must cost more to make and all that, but how much more? And the thing is, what does that do to the standard figures? You know, the standard figures that they're selling, does that devalue them? I mean, I don't think so, but it seems like with all of these releases, we should just expect everything is going to be an artisan release. And if everything is an artisan release, like, that's my question, is like, so why are you giving us non-artisan releases at this rate?
That's because it's going to be that would take too much effort.
Would it?
Something a year? Yeah, they're not going to artisan everything.
Why not? I mean, so they're going to give us lesser figures.
Well,
so
the hair will come out like shit.
Well, look, a lot of them are going to be troopers or helmeted or masked figures. You know, so I get not everything, but I see where you're going with that. Because then you start thinking as a consumer, you're like, I'll just wait for an artisan.
Right.
Maybe they'll just redo it, you know, and I'll have a better one with rolling eyes and this wool hair and.
Well, and then the question is, why would they put out a new great figure that isn't an artisan figure? Like, why are they now then? So they've got these 2 tiers of figures, and like, why? If you're putting out, say,
balloons.
What's
you
that?
Had balloons. You had balloons on your screen.
When I went like this. Don't forget.
Maybe.
What the? That's awesome.
But yeah, I mean, it's a little weird, to be honest. But
I think it just feels like they're, with the artisan line, is they're trying to come up with a more exclusive space than even InArt at this point. You know, it's trying to capitalize on that, and that exclusive space for them. InArt, you know, they want to take away from that draw, because InArt does it. They give you, like, basically, you know, once it goes up for pre-order, you have like at least 3 to 4 days to pre-order it, and then they actually close that window. You know what I mean? So they're trying to make something a tad bit more exclusive than what you're getting from InArt, without saying that's what they're trying to do. This is what I think that they're doing.
Well, yeah,
and I think that with that, though, the biggest problem with doing things like this is it's a detractor, dilutes, and at the same time it creates this tainted space, because now you have scalpers who purchase these figures, and immediately after that window closes, we're seeing them go up for like $800, $900, $1,000, $1,200, stuff like that. And then people who really, really, really want that figure are forced to go that route to get it. You know what I mean? Even though, for instance, I saw once this went up, Pop Collectibles had it up, and how much it cost with them was like, yeah, nah, come on, man, really? Like, why are you doing this, man? Like, does that make sense at this point? Like, just, I again, it creates more animosity in a sense than it does the joy of collecting, you know what I mean? Because people really, really want these figures. They want to have them in hand, and you're forcing people to get in queues. You're not basically sending out the notifications when they're supposed to go out. Sometimes people get them later or whatever, and then you have this randomized queue, whereas, you know, people are just thrown into the number. They never know what's
Yeah.
going to happen at that point. And on top of that, what happened the other day? People who got a chance to get the figure, they ran into some problems where they would load it into their cart, they would try to pay for it, and then it kicks them out.
Yeah,
And then they have to do it again, and it kicked them out again,
Yeah.
or it didn't accept their, so these are the little kinks and stuff, the problems that they're actually having with going this particular route. I'm the thing is, like, I already said it, like, I'm not that type of person who bets on exclusivity. I don't care about that. If everybody get a chance to get a figure that they want, then let them have it and then just enjoy it, because I'm not going to display it how you're going to display it. You're not going to display it how I'm going to display it. You know what I mean? Just let people enjoy it. But there are also individuals out there who like the thrill of the chase. They like doing it. You know what I mean? They love to do it. That's why I started doing these lives. I was like, I'll do the live during the drop, because if I can give people a chance to get this figure, if I can just put that link out there and give you a chance to get it, because God knows Sideshow, they're not going to do it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So if I can give you a chance to do it, it just works.
Well,
Listen,
I would think that
they're fun too. When
Yeah.
you get a group of people together,
Yeah.
it is like it's like being
Yeah.
being in a casino.
Yeah.
There is a bit of a high. No, I'm serious.
There is.
There
yeah,
is
when
a
we're in
bit of a
Discord.
high. Everyone's feeding off each other's energy. It's like, I got it. Did you get it? I got it. I'm good. I'm going in. I'm going in now.
Yeah.
And the
Negative,
energy
negative.
is there.
Didn't go in, just impacted on the surface.
Yeah.
But
No, you're right.
that
For some reason,
energy-
you made that sound like porn, bro, just now. You really did. For some reason,
Hey
you
man,
just-
I'm just a Star Wars fan. What can I
That's,
say?
got it.
yeah, but it's funny, man.
I used to pull
Guys, dude,
my
I do-
Womp Rats and my T16 back home.
Exactly.
That's
hell
what she
yeah.
said.
Guys, I do have to wrap. Rob, I fucking it's a bummer. But we'll
Hey, can we talk about that Chang head sculpt? Did you talk about that already? Come on.
I didn't talk about it yet. I didn't talk
Wow,
about
no
it
one
yet.
cares. They don't even know Chang. This is fine.
They don't. They don't.
But
know
what
who
a
it is.
great,
It's
what a great
porn.
head sculpt. that
Comes
is.
Bob.
Wow.
It looks great. It looks great. No, but I did actually have to go. That's why I was like, shit.
I got you, bro.
Will you be back next Saturday, Rob? You think?
I will. I will be back
Okay.
next Saturday. I promise.
Okay. But you have a show coming up tonight too.
Yes. Yes, at 9:00, and
Yes.
we have the director. We're doing a midnight metal with the director of Shoot 'Em Up, Michael Davis. He directed the Clive Owen movie Shoot 'Em Up.
Oh yeah,
And
I'm
he's-
familiar with that.
Yeah. He's going to talk about his new crowdfunding campaign. He's making his second animated feature that he hand animates himself. He uses computers and stuff, but he animated the whole.
Nice.
It's his second movie, and it's going to be a pseudo sequel to Shoot 'Em Up called Blast 'Em Up. So he's going to be on the show tonight.
Oh, that'll be cool. All right. Well, guys, you guys check out Rob if you haven't already. Your link is in the description, but I'm sure people already have you there. But guys, if you haven't already, and then Lael, of course, my man.
Oh,
After
yeah,
your-
tomorrow, man, is this Collectors Lounge International. I'm gonna have it's gonna be Woodstead Studios along with 16J over there in Europe. They're gonna because they do a lot of customization, so they're the ones who customize that Ahsoka figure that I gracefully he allowed me to help out with the name, so I'm so happy about that. So he did that. There's one that he teased on his page. So he teased a customized Echo from the Bad Batch before when Echo was captured. You got a chance to see the mechanics and everything. It was incredible. So he does a lot of customization. So that we're gonna have him, Mandy. It's gonna be a lot of us on there tomorrow. So it's gonna be a fun show. Of course, Comic Book Talk with Friends on Monday. We're gonna definitely dissect episode 9 of the X-Men. I had such a great time last night on Miguel's show with both stars from Storm and also Bishop.
That was cool, man.
It was an amazing show to get a chance to talk to them. And Say What Wednesday, of course. Probably a Civilized Scoundrels Thursday, and of course Figure Flex Friday. So that's it, man. That's it. And I have a video dropping that showcases the different Avengers team that I have set up here in the garage shelf. So that's it, man. That's pretty
Hell
much
yeah.
all I'm doing right now, bro.
Dude, that sounds awesome. That just sounds awesome. Tomorrow, particularly, I gotta tune in the morning.
Yeah,
So
man.
that's
Appreciate
cool, man.
it, man.
Ahsoka, that was good. That was cool, man. So
Appreciate it.
CT, my man, thank you for coming. Appreciate you.
As
Your input
always,
and your list.
appreciate it. I did want to say happy birthday to Rob. I hope he gets his 𝗠𝗘𝗥𝗖𝗛 today.
I didn't bring it
I
up.
hope today's the day.
Where's that artisan figure? Come on, man.
I don't know.
You wouldn't have to even do rooted
right around
hair.
the corner. It's right around the corner, Rob.
Oh, yeah.
Any
Hair,
day
man.
I can feel it. Wednesday I know is going to be a big day here on the show as well. So looking forward to that. I just
my
want to
actual
remind.
birthday, by the way.
Oh,
My
very
real
very
birthday.
Oh,
My
wow.
real birthday,
All right.
It is his real birthday. It's 15.
But just remind people, go ahead, get on that wait list. Don't freak out. Those things do convert. And 100%. I know we're having a lot of fun, but I make no bones about it. I am going to be dry running every goddamn artisan figure that comes out. I don't care. It's a tantrum. I'm a grown man. I know it makes no sense. I don't care. This Umbra has broke me. I'm snap. It kills me. The Umbra wasn't even a goddamn artisan figure, and I got robbed of that. So you think you should have joy and love in your life? Well, I go without. No, not as long as I have 2 accounts and I can dry run, and I'm going to do that to the fullest. So get on the wait list because I'll be there.
Oh,
Shoot
be
yourself
there
with
in
your
line.
good feel ray gun. Shoot yourself with your good feeling ray gun.
Yeah, you got those.
Yeah, no, there's no positive ray gun going to stop
Nope,
this.
it's gone. You
We're
broke
going to
it.
keep this fire burning low heat, low and slow. We'll keep
Oh
it
yeah,
burning.
that's fucking
But
funny,
that's
dude.
welcome to the world of artisan in the queue. This is what it's doing to us.
Unfortunately,
But in
that's
all
where we're at.
seriousness, come join us in Discord. I want to shout out to Doc, Bob, Dylan, Rockamon, Iron King, so many folks in there all the time. Come join us. Come hang out. We're always having a great time checking out movies and talking everything collectibles.
It is fun. It is fun, man. Especially when we're doing these morning queues. Just hanging out, talking. Did you get it? Like you said, did you get it? Yeah. So, hell yeah,
a lot of fun.
always. It is fun, man. Hector, of course, my man. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go last. Because I don't have much to say other than I'm working on a 22 review Batmobile, and hopefully next week or so I have my in-art Batman. That'll be cool. So we'll do something on that. And speaking of in-art, Wednesday I will be having John on, as CT was alluding to. So we'll talk about, I don't know, see if we get some kind of updates or some kind of stuff out of John on Wednesday. So that'll be fun. Other than that, stay tuned obviously for that on Wednesday, and then we'll be back here on Saturdays. But yeah, other than that, guys, Hector, thank you for coming as well, my man.
Anytime, any place, anywhere. That's right. Guess what? It's now time for Arnold's Corner. And I'm here to tell you about the community, right? Because I went ahead and I gave CT the Batman. Now everyone has the Batman because there is a community, all right? Just because someone is over there going, wah, being a little girly, man, it doesn't really matter. Because guess what? There is a community. And remember, God save the king.